Because I'm dumb.
And now we have recorded evidence of Ryan admitting that.
Oh, that's fine. I'll admit that till till the day is long.
All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm so dumb. I don't even know the thing.
So some time has passed since Barty had last sent that letter, and
7 days, to be exact.
and the on the end of the week, you receive letters from Barty with his signet ring embedded in the wax of the envelopes, calling everyone to meet. Where did you want them to meet, Jason?
I figured we'd just meet at Agham's.
Okay.
Makes sense.
Oh, thank you. Well, I shall prepare a fine feast then for my fellow members of Edict Force. I will make the famous, our specialty, the drunken pork, stewed in mead.
Was there a specific time you wanted them to meet, Barty?
I figured noonish everyone should be up by then.
Okay. So you meet at Agham's at peak selling hours. So you're in the crowded tavern, probably a little reserved area by yourselves.
Oh, jeez, I didn't think noon would be peak for a tavern.
Well,
It's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant and a tavern and a comedy club. So yeah, high noon, lunch rush. We definitely don't want to be sitting in the gazebo room. There's going to be a performance going on. We should probably take our meal upstairs.
Fair enough.
So you're gathered around in the only upstairs room at Agham's, which is his bedroom. Agam doesn't mind, by the way. He's fine with that. But
we just need a moment to have a private conversation. Don't even worry about it.
Yeah, Agam's like, whatever. You're his friend. He doesn't care. You look at the bed. It's not even made. He gives no shits. So you're up in Agam's room.
No fucks.
All right.
What can we do for you, Barty? Says Unis.
Lovely. I'm afraid that I will be having to retire from Edict Force.
Oh,
I shall be remaining in the city, but after working out a deal with the good Sir Dwarf, we've come to that I will work for him for the foreseeable time in order to pay off the debt owed for getting back the earrings. I've actually just called. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was just about to lament the fact that you're on a 200,000 gold debt retainer to a dwarf. That can't. Oh God, my heart actually goes out to you.
That's actually not that bad. He's a very blunt person, quite enjoyable.
So, what kind of work will this be? Legal or
Uh,
otherwise?
legal. He's an old lawman.
That's a relief. I imagine if he has 200,000 gold to drop onto a pair of shiny earrings, I don't know, for his fucking wife, he probably has some business ventures you can keep an eye on.
Yes. Well, the reason I've called you all here today is because I did promise most of you payment. Lashar, I didn't promise you payment, but I will be paying you for the assistance that you provided.
I do like the idea of you sending these letters out. You sent Lassar there just from to show up and go, we didn't actually have a deal, Lassar. You're just kind of here for like emotional support. Yay!
Yeah. You get a crisp $5 bill.
Hey man, that's $5 more than I already had. So.
All right. So I'll start with Torgan. Torgan, I hand you 2 Preserver's Pyramids.
Preserver's Pyramids. That's a new item to William. One moment.
Yeah, it's a third-party thing.
Oh, well, that would be why.
You can find it on the B20 PFFRD.
I'm already there, baby. Already there. Stored in any sort of container or enclosure with perishable foodstuffs up to 7 cubic feet. It keeps them indefinitely, or if placed next to a fresh corpse, it adheres gently and starts to darken, keeping it preserved for 7 days. But this destroys the pyramid. If removed before this time, before the end of the 7 days, it remains darker and can be used again until all 7 days have been used in this manner. Otherwise, the pyramid can preserve food indefinitely. Oh, that's lovely. Wait a minute. How does this work when in conjunction with, say, magic food, Dungeon Master?
Unless the food has some sort of like special like time where like if you have like this is the rare magic fruit that expires in unless it is kept at absolute zero temperature. If it's just some magic fruit that just happens to expire with like any other fruit, it'll work on it.
So, say, I don't know, Tears to Wine.
That's not a magic food in the sense that it preserves. It's a magic set food. It's magic in the sense that it loses its magic power at a certain amount of time.
All right. No, that's fair. Well, this will save a lot of work for. This will save me a lot of work in our food stores. That's 14 cubic feet of volume.
Yeah, it does make wine not turn to vinegar, so there's a bonus to that.
There's. This is very useful.
It's just a giant pyramid-shaped ice cube.
It's not even a giant. It's an inch and a half of yellow quartz.
That's fair.
They're actually rather small, but thank you. These will actually see much use.
Also, he handed you 2 of them, so if you want to be like fun about it, you could make the earrings out of them.
I don't need to preserve myself twice.
No, it's so that you can just reach up, pink it off, and preserve a body or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
We got to think about fashion for
Anyway,
Force. Go on.
Alright. For Gick, I give you a silver raven figurine of wondrous power, but this one has been specially made, so it's actually in the form of a dragon. Is Gick actually here?
Yeah, Gick's here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I say-
this is-
Sorry, I
ahead.
figured you might need something to keep in. I figured you might need something to keep in touch with people.
Does it? I mean, it's a very nice statue. Does it do a thing?
I do. I tell you just to yell out "Edict Force" to activate it.
Holy shit.
The pose is optional.
The pose is optional.
I mean, okay. Can I try it out here and see what it does?
I'll just copy and paste it into Discord.
Okay.
Who did you want to message Gick so I could say the direction it flies away into?
But I just wanted to. So just so you know, Barty, I know that you're essentially retiring from Edict Force, but if there's anything you ever need, Edict Force will always be here for you. I mean, you're not just a member; you're also our friends. So, don't be afraid to lean on us when you need to.
I appreciate it, Gick, and I'll assist if I can.
And likewise, Barty, if you find yourself in the neighborhood, my shop is always open to you, as well as a spot to sit and talk and chat.
Devon isn't here, so his stuff gets handed to him when I met his character earlier.
Yeah, it's like it pings over to like the tavern where he's just like sitting thinking about what he's been doing, and it shows the belt that you handed him as he like examines it.
Okay, and for Lashar, gloves of reconnaissance.
Well, thank you, Barty. This seems like much more of a greater gift than I believe that I deserve.
I mean, you were incredibly helpful.
Well, thank you very much. I shall wear it with pride.
Excellent.
That gloves of reconnaissance?
Yeah, he handed you 2 leather fingerless gloves like Michael Jackson has.
Oh, they look as though they've seen heavy use and bear the stains or scent of grass and wet mud.
Oh, I love it. Oh.
Yes, but their effect is so fucking cool.
It is. Well, thank you very much, Barty.
Of course. And with that, I will take my leave.
Okay. Stay safe out there. Unis
I
waves.
certainly will.
Shippers will be writing fanfics about this group for years to come.
I love it.
Banned.
Fair.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah. So before Barty's character next comes in, let's not forget about the money that is rightfully Barty's. I just want to make sure. Ryan, did you ever divvy up that big chunk of gold I handed you?
Yes. I have notes here on my phone. Hang on. So I essentially split it up evenly.
All right.
So with
Devrin's share gets reinvested in the shop itself, because I mean, Devrin's.
That's fair.
yeah, so it was essentially like it all gets split up evenly. And then the leftover was actually going to go like as a bonus to my employees and such.
Oh,
And
okay.
yep.
So that's 6,000 gold between your 4 employees. So Witch Hazel and the 3 nameless numpties each get 1,500 gold as a winter solstice bonus.
And that's how you guarantee that when people are going around the store, they don't hear disgruntled employees. They're going, Lasar is a very fair and compassionate and smart and handsome man.
Fucking
Yep.
fucking tiefling walking around. Merry Candlemark!
Yep. Yep.
That is your sacred holiday, by the way. It's Candlemark, and you are a devout Serenite.
Absolutely. You know that after we like whacked that dude, I spent most of the morning and a little bit of the afternoon at the Temple of Serenray in town. Because I kind of felt pretty bad about just, whacking this
You
dude.
didn't do anything.
Praying to Serenray going, look, we both saw that I was barely involved in that. I couldn't hold him back. I saw the bloodlust in his eyes, but I was powerless.
That
Yep.
dinosaur was so excited.
All right.
Or at least that's
It
my
was
story.
dark.
So, what I had here was a sad. I guess you'll see what it is. Some time passes as you guys are just doing your usual rounds. Gik constructs up his little fortress. It's like really close to the divination people, isn't it?
I if they operate in the shades, I think it was, then
Yeah.
yes.
So, did you want to describe your little operation, Gik, or are you just fine with just people being aware that it's been made?
I mean, yeah. Now that it's like stabbed and going on, like I'm more than happy to take. So I have to talk to Lazar about it actually.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, Gik will come by your shop one of these days, Lazar.
Okay.
Hey, Lazar.
Hello, Gik. How are you today?
I'm doing okay. I have a sort of business proposal for you.
Oh?
Well, so I recently sort of built, I guess, my own little guild, and well, I'm hoping that eventually I'll have a sort of steady stream of adventurers coming through. And I built a sort of a storefront. I was hoping maybe you'd be willing to put up some of your extra, maybe some things that you can't put out on the shelves in the shop here, that could be sold there. I just take a small, tiny percentage of the profit.
Oh, like a pop-up store.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, like I said, I figure if I can get some adventurers coming through, then it'll help advertise your store by providing some of the goods at my place for them to check out.
I will be absolutely delighted to partake in this venture with you, Gik.
You don't need to worry about staff. I have the staff to run a small little shop as well. So you just have to send over some magic items from time to time.
Sure thing.
Cool. Assuming Torgen's not doing anything right now, I don't mind. We can go grab Torgen and I can take you for a little tour of the hall itself.
I'll be delighted. Absolutely.
Assuming it's during the daytime, I assume Torgan is over at his restaurant.
Well, I'm kind of depends on how early in the day, because I'm teaching Unis a new trick this week, so that takes 8 hours of my day. But if it's early in the day, so where there's business to be done, then yes, I'll be at the Gazebo Room pub. However,
Okay.
if it's late in the day, then I will actually be at my estate.
Early in the day works.
Fair enough, then yes,
Hey,
you
rain
know
check.
exactly where to find me.
Well, wander into the pub and is Torgan here somewhere?
Yeah, one of the kids goes, yeah, old grouchy pants. He's over there, and they thumb it as they like carry a bunch of plates that are like more the weight than their body.
Yeah. So wander over. Hey, Torgan.
Yeah, Torgan is in the kitchen. Unis is providing moral support and basically casting guidance every fucking minute. And yeah, I'm just cooking. Oh, hello, Dick. Hungry again? Find a table anywhere. I'll whip you up something nice.
No. I was wondering if maybe. So I had my essentially my guild hall built, which also can serve as sort of a base of operations for Edict Force. So I was wondering if you wanted to. I got Lasar with me. I was wondering if you wanted to come and take a quick tour of the place.
Oh, well, that certainly sounds wonderful. Yes, better take care of that before the lunch rush hits. We're kind of slow right now. Let me tag Agam in here. Unis, go tag Agam, actually. I gotta finish this dish up. Okay. Unis scampers off at 60-foot speed.
Okay.
Unis flags down Agam with his mustache.
What the fuck?
Unis has a silver mustache whenever he is imbued with an ancestor spirit.
That's right.
I don't choose this. It's what it says.
I'm just scratching his bald head, like I guess, and just goes off to do what you needed him to do. So.
And once Agam arrives in the kitchen to relieve me, I'll actually suggest, you know how we set aside half of our monthly profits for emergency funding? You know, we're getting a lot of business since we upgraded our toilets. I think we should get some actual adults besides you and me working in here. We've got 2 adult half-orcs, a dinosaur, and 3 children. I think we need some more staff. So, you know, put out some feelers. See if we can get any more half-orcs looking for gerbs. Haven't seen Billy and Bobby or Benny or whatever the fuck the other one's name was in a while. Huh, wonder when they'll pop up out of nowhere. Anyway, thanks, Agam. Come on, Unis. Okay.
Alright. Agam, yeah, as you leave, Agam's just scratching his chin inquisitively, going, jobs. So, I'm thinking he's gonna go with someone to, not people to work in the kitchen, but people to make the other areas of life better.
Well, sure, we could always use more serving staff, and I mean, you know, Murgoz is handling all of the entertainment and also handling all the cleaning, really, because she's the only person with prestidigitation. So, you know, we've got openings for more people, and we're bringing in good money these days.
Plus, hiring people really isn't that expensive, so it's all good.
It's really not.
All right, so you people go back towards the shades.
Oh God! Shit. Sleeves of many garments. I'm going to make myself. I'm going to put myself in the red outfits of the academy officials. Because it's something I would never fucking wear.
Okay.
Pull my scarf over my face a little tighter.
Is it a mummer's ruff or no? You don't have that yet.
No, it's just I don't have enough bluff to use a mummer's ruff. So no, it's just a scarf. Just a scarf.
Yeah, so yeah, upon coming up, this place probably looks pretty out of place for a place in the shades. It's sort of this would be essentially a mansion-sized building with a large court, like relatively decent-looking courtyard out front. And as you like enter into the courtyard, like there's like there's like essentially like areas that have been sort of cleared for outside drills and sparring. Gick will take you in, and sort of the first room is a nice sort of sitting room, that is essentially across from two counters, where Gick explains like this is where people can sort of pick up job requests. Essentially to the left of this area is a sort of like a nice sort of just common room, chairs, tables, and then further on from that is a kitchen, uh, where people in the common room can be served from. Up from there's stairs essentially leading up from the common room, but to the other side of the waiting room, there's a dojo, and some of the lavatories, and then upstairs, if you go upstairs from the common room, you have essentially a small, very small one-room sort of library. There's also nothing I need to worry about. There's also a bunch of essentially housing rooms. There's enough housing for essentially 10 people to stay here, as well as an armory connected to that.
Is that before or after the 10 people that can rest less comfortably in a dojo?
That is after the people that can rest in a dojo.
I was also going to ask, did you... Oh, sorry to interrupt, but I was going to say, the people that you've hired to patrol your areas, are these beds more for them?
For the most part. I mean, I think, like, essentially, the beds are for the most part, for the mage, the two priests, and some of the soldiers.
Okay.
You've got, like, 32 people working here, don't you? They can't all be living.
Yeah, no. Most like the crass people, the bureaucrats, for the most part, are staying here. Like I said, probably the mage, the two priests, probably a couple of the a couple of the soldiers and archers, and then the actual managers of the place. I'll probably stay here.
I should word it like, it's kind of like how in a hospital, how they have beds for like the staff when they're like getting so tired they have to crash before their next shift.
Yeah, the on-call room.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, go on.
Upstairs is also, what do we have? There's an office, and a war room, and the office. I mean, obviously, the office is for essentially the running of the place, but the war room is a spot where we can sort of gather and make plans as Edict Force.
I like it.
It also has a it's off from the dojo. There is also like a holding cell for housing anyone that we capture that we want to store up here.
This is very impressive, Gick.
You really put this place together nicely. I'm impressed.
Out back, if you go around sort of the back of the courtyard, there's actually also an archery range, and a small garden. Oh yeah, there's also a watering hole.
A whole ass Jesus, a watering hole, isn't that? How many squares is a watering hole? I feel like that's big.
From the watering hole, a wizard student begins trying to escape from his teacher, who is you, Torgan.
Wait, what?
Just someone was crashing in your little pond in the back, and upon seeing that you were a teacher, he's trying to fucking skedaddle.
I have Unis chase him.
Okay. Unis will chase him, like, a wizard only runs so fast, man.
No, I know. Unis has a 60-foot base speed. He can charge for 120 feet in a
Well,
range.
that's what I mean. You catch him. What do you want to do with the kid?
Unis will look him in the eye and say, "Stay in school. No playing hooky. Not okay."
That's okay. Gip continues the tour as you see in the far background a kid's like kicking, crawling away, crying as.
And then my mustached
my God.
dinosaur returns to me.
And that Gik is how you will never get anyone to visit your pond again, unwanted.
Jorgen actually looks in your pond and sees what kind of fish you've stocked it with.
I mean, yeah, it'd be whatever the ground, whatever my people have stocked it with. Like, it didn't tell them anything specific.
Fair.
He's just like, see this water here? Put fish in it.
Just a bunch of the tiny little guppy things, then.
Yeah, but yeah, no, Gik gives you that's the gist of it. I will actually post all the rooms in chat, so you guys can actually see what there is. Oh, there's also a classroom as well, and an infirmary.
Nice.
Damn.
Gik, after the tour, Gik goes. So, I mean, I figured this serves as also could serve as a bit of a base of operations for Edict Force. It's not necessarily officially property of Edict Force, but I mean, Edict Force is kind of the most unofficial official group around.
I'm just thinking 4 blocks away, Torpor is going, why does this super new division get a really nice base while we're just basically living in a refitted apartment? And they're going, well, I mean, half the budget is spent on, like, snack food and, like, those mangas you're getting from the other country. She's like, that's not important.
Romance novels, quote unquote.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Research purposes only.
So the manga is like,
Gik
it pans to the manga on her nightstand. It's just a really buff looking dwarf with a lizard man holding him.
I mean, Gik has shelled out thousands of gold to essentially set this up.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making fun of the fact that your building is nicer than some of the other divisions, which are just, they took housing and that's basically all they did.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, no, exactly. No, they've just got little. Yeah, no, Gik wants to look real big and official, so he's gone all out.
So I think the only place that has spent more money on their base than yours, ignoring the like actual government funded things, we're talking about the special divisions that were closed and been sprinkling around the city. The SWAT place, their giant like armory thing, that's a lot of money. And that's what I'm saying. I think that's
No, I figured the SWAT would be the next. Yeah.
That's the only place that spent more money than you, I think.
Oh wow. Okay, so we're beating out the. Are we beating out the Royal Guard then?
The Royal Guard sit in the castle. It's kind of already there.
Okay, yeah. They're using government buildings, so they've probably got a nicer setup than we do.
Yeah.
But it's not as
modern.
It's not as it's not as homey. It doesn't have that certain je ne sais quoi. It's government housing. Codex. One thing I have to ask. You said that I made 4,000 gold. Is that my half of the total profits, or is that before Agam's suggestion of cutting it in half so that there's an emergency fund?
That's before it's cut in half for your emergency
Okay,
fund. But
glad I asked.
there was still money left over, so I figured you were fine with taking the whole of it.
Now, the emergency fund had 1,600. We removed 240 for the new toilets. I'll put a quarter of it away. We'll add another 1,000 to the emergency fund.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, this is a very impressive haul, and you deserve to be commended, Captain.
And that's the X's in the numbers is how many of those how many of those people are actually staffed here.
Yeah. Are your craftspeople making anything specific, or are you just getting them like potions and stuff for you guys to bring into combat?
They're actually more along the lines, because it's craft or profession. They're more along the lines of professions.
You're getting like paperwork guys.
And merchants.
Paperwork guys, cooks, merchants, like, yeah, people to essentially run the business
All right.
end of things. Yeah, we don't produce anything here. We're more the middlemen between you and things that need to get done.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd like, Gick, in future episodes of Downtime, I can always put together some just general usage scrolls that you could sell here if you'd like. Not sure exactly what all you're looking to sell here, but
Mostly just things that adventurers might need. The point of this is to get people out and essentially set up on helping out the community by doing quests and stuff around.
indeed.
So I mean, if there are any scrolls that you think would be useful, certainly we could throw them up in the shop.
Yeah, just let me know what sorts of commissions you're generally taking, and that'll give me an idea of what along my massive fucking spell list to prepare. Yeah. Yeah, I can manage that.
Right.
Of course, I also think I'm starting to get to the level where my scrolls of tears to wine might be good enough to where I can sell them so that people would actually be paying less than they would pay for the equivalent amount of wine. Or mead, specifically mead, because mead is like 2 gold a gallon. So I might be getting to a point where I could actually just start on the side just slinging mead scrolls just for pocket money. I know it's completely unnecessary, but you know Torgan would do it.
Yeah.
Oh, the one knowledge skill that the book repository focuses on is knowledge arcana.
Okay. A useful one for sure.
Yeah, so anyone who spends an hour researching in there gets a +3 on a knowledge check for knowledge arcana.
Don't worry, Jason. I'm gonna introduce you soon. I know you're suffering.
Oh no, you're good.
Yeah.
Among all of these adventure-specific, adventure-centric NPCs, do you have an appraiser on staff by any chance? If not, that's something for me to do today. I got an appraisal I need done.
I mean, I would think probably Lassar would have better resources for that than me, but I mean,
I don't think Lassar has appraise, because appraise actually is kind of a dumb skill that no DM ever actually uses.
I have 3 points, but it's not a class. So
Then you don't have point. Then you have points. Well, we don't have ranks. Let's put it that
Yeah.
way. Okay, yeah. Then you won't make the DCs. No, I'm gonna have to go visit an NPC appraiser.
I'll have to wait a little bit.
All right, Torgan. Did you just want to go to some places in like the stoneworks, or was there someone you had in mind?
Oh, of course, the stoneworks. Specifically, I'm gonna go to my good friends at the Temple of Torag down the road. Because if anyone could appraise platinum figurines, I think they could. Dwarves know a thing or two about precious metals and fine craftsmanship.
All right. These platinum figurines, where are they from again? Just so I know which ones I'm appraising.
A while back, at the same time that I plucked acquired a suit of full plate, which I will also be selling out today because I keep forgetting to fucking sell it. I also picked up a platinum figurine of a ship in a bottle.
Okay. So you do go on down, and they. I mean, they'll. Do you want them to appraise the armor too, or just the bottle specifically?
Well, I mean, I know what the armor's worth. Full plate costs 3,000. It sells for 1,500, right?
All right. Just wondering if you wanted. Yeah. They will appraise it as the at what is this? 2,600 gold.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of 5E's full plate, which is 3,000 and sells for 1,500. In this version, it's 1,500, sells for 750.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
literally half the price. My mistake.
Yeah,
Wrong
yeah.
edition in my
Sorry,
head.
I was
You
just
said-
agreeing with you too because I was like, I'm not gonna check. That sounds right.
Sorry, you said 2,250 for the figurine.
2,600.
2,600. More than I thought. Okay, very good. Well, Magnificent. I will be selling this to my... who do we usually use to fence? We sell a lot of goods. We know a fence. Devon totally introduced us to a fence.
Yeah, it was his name was Devon.
Devon. Nice.
Again, he was the fence.
Well, yeah, since trade goods and art pieces are a trade good, conveniently sell at full price, I'm gonna sell that trade good and the fucking half plate I've been lugging around in my haversack. Yeah, I'm gonna hawk those today, and that is gonna do it for my shit for now.
So as you guys do those things over the course of some free time and whatnot, as it dawns in towards the winter solstice holidays and the streets begin lit up with the various religions, many lights and festivities, and I know Torgan is like keeping an eye out for when the blood festival begins, because we all know that a nice man like him craves it.
It's a spectacle, damn it! I'm a war cleric. Although, because I do hold a lot of respect for Lassar, before I visit the Blood Games, I am going to visit Lassar's shop, assuming it's even open on Candlemark, to wish him a happy Candlemark.
We will be having reduced hours doing Candlemark. So, but yeah,
you said we are approaching the winter solstice, so no, we're not there yet.
Right. It will be announced. I will definitely have a probably a sign spinner.
Sign on the fucking door.
Yeah.
In observance of Candlemark.
Yeah, we will be having reduced hours, but rest assured you'll still be able to get your everyday elemental settles for or whatever. Yeah.
Essential elements of everyday living. Damn it! Now you got me doing it.
Yep.
So while everyone's
Quadruple E.
while everyone's enjoying the festivities of the whole of the month that's coming, in the older, more forgotten parts of town, a long-nosed human is walking down the street, watching the various people. Yeah, I can just see Jason going, "Oh shit, I'm on," just moving everything.
Oh, I thought this was just Ebenezer Scrooge coming up. All right.
I'm wearing a long nose mask. You can't tell what kind of nose I have.
Is it a plague doctor?
It's not. It's actually just a traditional Tengu mask. You've seen those, right?
Yeah, the little red long nosed boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dildo face.
So Usopp's walking down
Has
the
anybody
street.
else seen that video?
What'd you say?
No idea, Brian.
I'm gonna post in the Discord.
Okay. So
It's just a dick.
Oh, okay. So Usopp's walking down the street. Jason, your character, just after having gotten certain messages from Devrin, the ones we've discussed and everything, you're looking out for the various things that you should be keeping an eye out for, as vague as I can try and relay these messages to you. But before you can really begin your whole mission here, just happenstancely, you do see that there's 4 adventurers, an orc, a halfling, a gnome, and a human, and they're all just heave-hoing this giant fucking treasure chest in the most obvious sense, because they're just straining, and it appears to be heavy as sin. Haha. And it's only a joke that I think Jason gets.
Yeah.
Basically, it's the kind of thing where they go, and then just clunk it down the street 5 feet away, and they're like, all right, 1, 2, and they repeat the process.
I'm like, oh my god, he was right. They are going to kill themselves. I'm gonna watch.
All right.
And I'm gonna make it very obvious. I'm gonna stand, not but 5 feet away, and just slowly follow them as they carry this thing.
Actually 5 feet away? Because that's real close.
Oh, that's a good point. 10 feet away.
All right.
Just out of reach.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, are we expecting, as in one of their heaves are going to hit you with the chest? So yeah, you're just watching that happen. So some time passes, and you'll eventually see them, they will like occasionally, depending on like eventually as they're like heaving this thing, like maybe 20 minutes in, they'll make remarks. Like they've been trying to ignore you, but one of them is like, "All right, I've had enough of this. Do you have a problem there, buddy?"
Have you thought about hiring a coach?
They look at each other and they go, "No, 3." They just keep moving it.
But these are definitely Devrin's idiots, then. I'm just gonna keep following and watching them because this is hilarious to me.
All right. The, the people who would normally not follow these people on the whole basis that it's just like it's kind of rude and who knows what the hell's going on. Like this is a city, man. I don't want to get shot by a crossbow bolt because I was looking at someone wrong. But much like herd mentality, they see one person doing it, so people begin to join in. And by the time they get to like their house, there's like 40 people going like, "What's in the chest? Open it. We want to see." And they're just like, "Fuck off."
So they actually go like you guys actually go to your house, or do you guys go to like Edict Force base?
No, they just went to some house.
Wait, is this actually the party, or is this like another group that looks just like them?
There's a gnome and a halfling in it. You know this isn't the party.
Oh shit! I thought this was the party. Okay, I'm sorry. Can I redo that? Because I thought this was the party I was fucking with.
No, it's alright. Did you want to? You can redo it. But I'm just thinking, like, are you sure you just want to be like, wait a minute, that's not a kobold, that's a halfling.
Yeah, my bad. That was for some reason I just assumed that this was the group.
No, you heard
My bad.
orc and assumed half orc.
Yeah. All right.
Didn't even listen.
What would you
No
do
tiefling
instead?
and no kobold.
We rewind back
See,
a
these
couple
guys-
hours.
Can I make a knowledge local to see if these are members of the Thieves Guild?
Sure.
I believe that's fine. Just make sure. Yeah. Oof, not a great roll, but
You aren't entirely sure.
all right. Uh, I suppose I will just follow them from a distance, keeping out of sight.
Okay. It kind of plays out the same-ish, but less of a crowd and like less rambunctious, but just more like people are curious by the whole ordeal.
No problem.
All right.
When they get to their little house they're going into, I'm going to attempt to find a second floor.
Okay. So the house is like a section of like an apartment complex where like buildings are just kind of like built all together, like their walls are touching, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem to go much higher than the second story for most of them. Some of them are even 1 story tall. So how would you like to just like you can just kind of like freeform the like how would you go up there kind of thing?
Let's see here.
Like, would you want to like just jump up because you're so good, or would you like climb a gutter or something?
Yeah, I just grow a pair of wings and fly up.
Inconspicuous that.
Well, I go down an alleyway. I'm not going to do it in plain sight.
Yeah. All right. So you run across the roof. Where exactly are you looking to do here?
I'm going to attempt to get in.
All right.
I didn't want to go in through the front door and be like seen, and I assumed finding a spot to enter in through like the second floor is easier.
All right. There are some windows on one of the like from the like the roof of like a 1 story building leading into the section of a 2 story area. There's like some windows in the from the roof to the second like the building next door.
Excellent. I'm going to look in and sorry.
Inside, I was going to say inside there just appears to be like your usual kind of like well-to-do. It's not like noble when I say this. I just mean like they're middle-class people. They have the ability to afford furniture and a rug, and yeah, it just appears to be like a person's house.
All right. Do I see them bringing the chest in, or is it not? They're not in this room.
They're not in this room.
Excellent. I'm going to check to see if the window is open.
They are locked by these little like cross hatch thing. Like it's a metal loop with a little hook through it.
No problem. That's why God created sleight of hand.
You pull out a credit card and you like shimmy the lock.
Credit card has the name Torgan on it.
Yeah.
I don't know what this plastic piece is, but
It's an advertisement for Meat Mountain.
meat.
These flyers are good for something.
All right, I'm gonna climb in through the. I'm gonna open up the window and climb in nice and sneakily like.
All right, reverse Santa. What's your next move?
I'm going to. I guess I'll use perception to try and find out where the hell these guys are.
Reverse Santa. So the Grinch.
Hey, the Grinch heart grew 2 sizes. My heart will never grow. 18 to see if I can hear where they're at.
So as you're kind of like listening around, like kind of peeking your ear towards like the staircase down towards the first floor to hear them and everything, you do kind of hear the stupid noise of them just going, but it's like muffled through a wall, and you believe they're on the other side in the building next to this one. So there's a stone wall between you and these people.
Alright, which means there's got to be. If they came in through this building, there's got to be a way to get over into the other building through here. I guess I will attempt to that way over into that other side of the wall.
All right.
Wait, hold on. If I think about the composition of the building, is there actually like another doorway over there, or is it like you'd have to actually go in through this side?
It's possible that it's just set up in a way that for like it's connecting to two-story buildings, so this one doesn't have any windows that you could get into.
Okay. Then yes, I will look for a way into the other side.
All right. So as you're looking around, trying to think if you could like hop from one window to the other, like on like an exterior basis, like zoop through kind of thing. As you're doing,
I thought I was just doing the interior way since I'm already inside.
it's in the sense that you like came from like angle one. Oh, this is still in writing. Sorry. It's in the sense that you came from like this way, but the only way to get in through it through the sneaky way is to like do this. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, so they have a secret entrance, basically.
No, it's more like they only have one front entrance.
Ah, got it. I guess I'm gonna have to find the front entrance.
Well, that's what thought we were just avoiding just now, is that you were going to hop through a window into one of the windows that was like facing the back alley.
Well, I didn't want that. I didn't want them seeing me come in.
Yeah.
But since they're already in, they can't see me come in. I mean, they can't
Okay.
see me come down and follow them around.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can leave this room that I'm currently in.
Yeah.
And move.
You could just pop back out the window you came from and go head back down from where they came in.
Might as well.
All right. So as Khan begins like confused, counting like who designed these apartments? These aren't safe. These aren't safe. What if there's a fire? As you're like getting ready to sneak in, you can give me a perception check and hear the bad things that are going to begin.
Oh boy.
All right. For the sense of anticipation, I'm going to get back to you and have like as you're like looking in and you're like opening the door and you're like, oh my god, or whatever your character would say, and the thing like a blinding white light begins. We head to later this night. The party is being called in, as you are technically the special task force for this sort of thing.
Oh.
Oh, just a quick heads up before like in case combat happens. I did pay gold to have Keen slapped on my weapon.
Okay, good. That's nice.
Oh, good. I've been waiting for actually have a chance to go through my whole shopping list. I've got a lot of money to spend again.
But yeah, I just wanted to add that just in case combat happened.
Yeah, combat's gonna happen.
Okay.
Torgan.
So,
go ahead and
okay,
break-
so, yeah.
Torgan, you said you're gonna buy some things before this during the week.
Well, yeah, we had a week of downtime, and I'm sitting on a casual 20 grand,
Yeah, just go
and
ahead.
I know a guy. Well, I kind of need to spend some time with my good friend Lasar, and depending on how good his spellcraft is, which unfortunately we just lost Barty and his obscene amount of spellcraft, but depending on how good your spellcraft is when you're making magical items, we might be able to bang this out before Candlemark and before the Days of Wrath.
I got a 10.
You have a plus 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, we can absolutely bang this out before the Days of Wrath. Unis, rather, needs something. My little buddy here, he could really use a little more accuracy on his attacks, and he's got an empty neck slot, and, I could go to any magical item shop and lose a whole lot of money on this, or I can hang out with my good friend Lasar and help him make it as a Candlemark present for Unis, and I can only spend what it costs you to make it. It's exactly what I'm gonna do. I want a +2 amulet of Mighty Fists. It's got a cost of 8 grand to make, but you need the spell Greater Magic Fang, which just happens to be my 3rd level domain spell for the Scaly Kind subdomain Saurian. Yeah. So I'm gonna spend a few days with you just providing the spell and literally doing nothing else. Because I can't actually help you make the item, but you don't have the spell. So
So anyway, I says to the guy, like we were like conversing while I'm making this thing.
basically. And
Alright.
you've got as much meat as you can drink. I mean, there's that.
Alright.
I've
So
like straight up like done that before where like I've worked on people's shit where they're like, I can't really pay you, but a good conversation and I got beer, and I'm like, okay, let me see what I'm doing.
alright, so you craft the thing during the downtime then.
Yeah.
Let me get my calculator open and lose 8,000 gold.
Alright. Is there anything else that you gotta say right now? Or
I don't gotta put up anything, do I? No, if I'm just crafting this and if you gave me the dough for it, like
yeah, he's paying for the actual.
Yeah.
I
It's a thing that happens. We all know it happens. We can move.
Yeah,
on
this is the
from it.
first time I'm playing a character that can actually like make shit. So I appreciate the hand holding, guys. I really do.
It's fine.
I'm like, this is all new to me, like especially like this type of character.
Please, I assure you, you're being used more than you're being.
That's fine. I'm okay with that.
You are a great asset to Edict Force, and we appreciate essential elements of everyday living. My favorite boutique in the Stoneworks.
I love how the only reason why Lasar is like hanging around is because like subject matter really fucking intrigues him, and I want to tag along. I want to be. I am here for this.
Some guy shorted you 25 gold. I just shorted you 8 grand.
Yeah, but that's friend pricing. I didn't know that guy. I know you.
Luthadel's everyone's friend. So.
Yeah. So yeah, who comes up to us to tell us a thing is going on?
Probably you just get a message saying that a Reclo is contacting you, like the spell. Like you just
No, we hear. Okay.
Gik's mind is assaulted by being told to show up.
All right. Edict Force assemble. We gotta go meet up with Reclo.
He's a dick.
We work for him,
I
so.
know. I'm not saying no. I just don't like it. Come on, Unis. Unis today is stone.
All right. you go through the whole, usual 9 yards. You walk through town. You have the royal guard like throw trash at you, that kind of stuff. No, they just look and glare at you. Maybe some of them insult you. It's the usual thing that they've been doing. When you get outside of Verclo's office, you see a grand, muscular, and very old bald person staring down at you. I gotta remember what he looks like exactly. I got him in here somewhere. But,
Is Reclo also a room?
No, he's outside the office, like standing outside.
Oh, okay.
On the way, I just sort of look at. Oh shit! It's just Lasar. Lasar, you have knowledge local. I don't think you have knowledge nobility, but you have knowledge local.
You
We have a royal guard, but we don't have a king or
Yeah.
a prince.
I'm going to go ahead and also point out that he in fact has a lime green mustache.
what the fuck?
It's just what
What
happens
do
to
I
be
know?
written down here. I think maybe that's unusual enough to mention.
What's that, Unis? Oh yes, I agree, Unis. Yes, his mustache is terribly ugly. Yours looks much better when you have it.
He scowls at you.
Oh no, he couldn't understand that because I had to say, if I'm talking to Unis, I have to speak in beast speech unless Unis has a mustache.
What the?
Unis has a mustache right now.
Unis does not have a mustache right now because
Oh,
I
I
said
thought
he's made of stone.
He's made of stone. Sorry, I mixed up the two.
Yep, they're my two favorites. But yeah, no.
All right.
Since I know that I'm on duty today, Unis is made of stone.
He'll
When I'm not anticipating to be on duty, Unis is a social boy.
he'll still scowl at you as if he understood the intent of what you said.
I mean,
Didn't realize he spoke dinosaur.
Gecko just walked past the guy, assuming he's not like standing in my way.
He'll
So I got a 19 on the knowledge local. Do I
he-
know anything about this green mustached guy?
yeah, your knowledge local. There you go, Lasar. Do that as what you will to the party.
Oh, what's going where?
Come on, game. /W is supposed to be whisper. Oh, that's why it's not working. It's because I'm just putting down Lasar, not your full stupid name.
Oh, my bad.
You know what? Discord's not a thing to be used right now. Where's your Sorry, Roll20 is not the thing to be used right now. Where's your Discord information? There you go, buddy.
Oh yeah, resources.
Gick, as you attempt to walk past him, he'll kind of like put a hand out softly towards you. He is like more than twice your height, by the way. And,
Yeah.
how tall is Torgan? He might be Torgan's height.
Torgan is 6'6".
He is your height, and this is a human.
All right.
Oh my god. So yeah, he's
Um,
fucking tall.
He's only an inch taller than William. I mean, come on now. Don't sell me short like that, Ryan.
But
Oh.
I mean, he puts a hand out. Goes, I
Yeah.
have an appointment with Lord Reclo.
He was gonna say something with the hand. He was gonna say, Reclo is currently being visited by a lady friend of his.
Reclo summoned us. I, for all I know, we're supposed to meet with the lady friend as well.
If he summoned us here to wait outside while he gets his knob slobbed, then you can tell him we stopped by and that he can find us at the fucking gazebo room.
Wait, what do you mean? I just assumed lady friend meant he was entertaining a guest.
No, it generally means that a guest is entertaining him below the belt.
Oh. Well, I mean, once again, I'm gonna assume he's taking some private time. I'll wait here if you want. I can catch you up later, Dorgan.
Fair enough.
All right.
Yep. Dorgan will just turn around and start to walk away with Unis because fucking if he called us to meet but he wasn't ready to meet, then I assume that the message was sent by an imposter.
Uh, Geshim spends some time staring at you all. Lasar, did you ever want to inform the party about that stuff, like while you're waiting out here?
Yes. City General Geshem.
Oh, he's the city
Very
general.
odd to see you. Yes.
Yeah.
Rated 2, but mad.
The tall old man corrects you, going, "I'm not just the city's general. I'm the country's general."
Well, then I've gotten bad information. Terribly sorry about that.
What does a country general do?
I lead Karnegion's armies.
And watch the door while my boss is getting his dick sucked, apparently.
Is that Torgan running back in to say like a zinger, or?
No, that's William riffing.
All right.
I love it.
Is there a lot of army leading going on around here? Or?
He doesn't answer, but his eyes water.
Tell me, Mr. Geshem, is it... To what do we owe the pleasure? Is it to you protecting Lord Verclos, or is it for his lady friend that brings you out to these gates in the middle of the day?
I mean, he said he's the guy that leads the army. I mean, maybe the army's in there and they're entertaining the army. I don't know.
Geshim stares in horror that this is who Verclos is spending his attention on. Yeah. Since you're not barging in, I will have you see a pale elf lady leave, and just some couple of minutes have passed. And Verclos welcomes you in to see him. What I had ready as a line was, if you had barged in, it would just have her like trying to be like all attractive to him and everything, going like, most people would kill to be in this position, with Verclos going, "I could kill you right now if you'd like." To which I would have her respond, "You'd like that, wouldn't you?" And him going, "Not really, no. I don't like much of anything these days." Just so you could see, Verclos being a big emo boy.
I was gonna say, I love how he's a sad boy.
But yeah, no, he's, any nobbling of knob that you might have been imagining was not exactly going on, but hey, now it's all in the imagination of Torgan here.
Yep.
So she leaves all, I guess, the happy kind of face. You could give me a sense motive. Like, you can see the veneer of, like, emotions she's pretending to have versus what she's actually experiencing. If you care.
Yeah, I mean, Gix. I mean, whatever was going on in there was private business, and Gix trying to let it be as private as it can possibly be with her walking out right in front of us.
Yeah. So.
I mean, is anybody adjusting any clothing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Damn, she struck out.
But yeah, after she leaves, Gik will look at the guy and say, "Can we enter now?" Or
yeah, Geshim will go. And he turns to look at Verclos, and Verclos going, "Why were you holding them?" and Geshim will go, "My lord, you were with lady." And he goes, he just like raises a palm at him, like, "Yeah."
Wait, so you're telling me, Geshim, that we could have gone in and you didn't know if we could or didn't or couldn't?
Geshim's just gonna ignore you and start walking away now.
I hope he leads the army better than that, and I'll walk in.
Was that out loud, the army bit?
Yeah, that was out loud.
Yeah, he again ignores you, but like, dejectively walking away, kind of. He's holding a stiff upper lip, and Verclos going, "We haven't had a war in 40 years.
Good job.
Well, I mean, I guess the credit to Geshim then for that? I don't know.
Verclos gonna go, "I would chalk most of it up to the fact that we had an ultra-powerful demi-lich protecting the city for upwards of 300 years.
Well, then I guess Geshim seems a little arbitrary.
Hey, if they're anything like our military, they're just collecting their check. Or like our generals, they're just collecting their check.
Poor Gashim and his fucking plant-colored hair.
So you had something for us. I hope you're feeling uh, uh, I guess good now after your previous guest.
He goes, it was just an old friend playing little tricks.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, as long as you enjoyed the tricks, I guess.
Earning tricks.
Again, he's a fairly honest person, to which he'll go, I don't really care much for them, but contacts are important.
They are.
And he'll begin standing.
Anyway, so what you need done?
He'll begin walking back from his like standing position back towards his desk, and he'll pull out some like recently made documents as he goes. A spreading curse infecting the city on the district block here in Old Town, and he throws you the paper towards you. He goes, "Yeah, go ahead."
Oh, okay. I mean, unfortunately, we actually just recently lost our paperwork guy. But we'll have a look. Can we just take these? Do you need us to stick around and do it here, or?
He goes, "There," and he's like considering what he has to say towards you. Actually, file them, but I don't need them anymore.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. No, we'll get these filed and we'll have a look over them and go deal with this.
And he'll hold out a hand before you leave, going, "No, why don't you take care of this now and file it afterwards?"
Oh, okay. Okay, sure. I mean, if it's urgent.
Please read the paper.
Oh yeah, no. Gecko, pick it up, and on his way out the door, we'll open it up and start reading.
Yeah. It just basically explains, and then we cut back to Khan, who's like raising his hands as give me a whatever save you want to, as you see like a blinding like blue light begin like filling the area around you.
Well, then I guess I'm gonna go reflex save since that is the best save I have.
Yeah, nothing like 15 backflips.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, and you begin like. How would you describe your acrobatics backwards? Would you just plain backflips, or do you have something in mind?
You ever seen a bird running away without the ability to fly? It's a lot like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, as
Oh shit!
as you cool guy don't look at explosions this, and you like jump into the street, you turn and see like it seems like there was like water floating in pockets, and as it begins to like fall to the ground, it turns like the like mossy cobblestone and like wettens it, and you begin to see like coral growing out of it slowly, and you can see from like some of the windows boarded up in the middle section be like a layer of like green moss begins to quickly envelop the outside of it, and by time like Gick and the party are going to be looking at this, it looks like the couple of houses nearby have this like under the water theme going on. It's not exactly underwater, but like you can even tell like what used to be a garden has turned into like part of the ocean.
Dude,
And
what the fuck?
here is the map I have. Oh, okay. Let me fix this up for you guys so you can actually see the outside here. Here's the outside of the thing. Here is the door I intend you to come into. Feel free to come in any other way you want. And there's a bit of the day watch with some of the night watch beginning to come over here, like holding a line back, trying to keep the crowd of the city outside. Because you can see, like, as you're approaching, some adventurer, some, like, jackass with a sword, like 2 rapiers, begins, like, ha! I'll stop this curse and take the treasure inside. And he, like, backflip pirouettes over the crowd as they're like, God damn it. And as he's coming up to the door, you see an old gruff guy with, like, lips all scarred and everything. And Torgen recognizes him as Jackie, the guy that punched him out. And he comes up, grabs the guy in the back shoulder.
Hang on.
Yeah?
Who went and fetched Torgen, because he was just going back to his restaurant when we were refused entry into our meeting.
The moment Gick has his paperwork, he has to head directly to Torgen because we have to deal with it now. So I had to go pick you up and show you the paperwork and say we have a thing to do.
Right, and it says what now?
That a section of the city is being cursed with some sort of underwater thing. People are becoming infected and becoming monsters, and he wants you to stop that.
Hmm. Interesting.
Well, anyways, Jackie introduces the guy to a special kind of combatant technique called hitting someone in the back of the head, to which their face hits the wall.
I mean, if is the person knocked out, or are they still conscious?
I mean, I'll roll real fast, but yeah, no, they're unconscious. Knockout punch is pretty good.
Okay, Gick leaves essentially a card on the guy.
Was like people are dragging him away. Like Git comes in. You see some of the.
Yeah, Gick.
Oh, go on.
Yeah, no. Gick will just straight up walk up to the. This is the guy with the 2 rapiers or whatever that was jump flipping around. Yeah, Gick just walks up to the guy and finds a pocket and essentially slips in a card, with essentially with his guild, and also on the back it's a little note written, if you really care about the safety of the city, stop by.
Yeah. Before I continue, Gick, I'm just double checking you did this. Did you use your new messenger friend to contact the ally you have?
Um, my who are you thinking I would contact as far as an ally goes?
Eugenia,
Eugenia. Who is Eugenia again?
the mage mercenary.
Oh. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll give her a holler.
Yeah, I just figured you might want to actually utilize her.
Yeah, I'll grab the mage mercenary.
Yeah, so your dragon flies off, and by time it flies back to you and you're at the scene, you like burst through the crowd of like people holding a line against the people of the city who are like worried and everything, and Eugene is there waiting for you, and as you're like in handing this card, you can see outside the door like some of the moss begins to spread out a little bit, and like a piece of coral like juts out, and it looks like it's claimed like a foot. It just kind of like happens all at once, like it just spreads and stops. And like they start moving back like the tape, and they're trying to like shove the people of the city back, trying to keep them away from this thing that's spreading.
Oh, hey Eugenia. So as you can see, we have a bit of a curse problem on our hands here.
I'm not going to do a female's voice. I can't. But
no, I understand.
But yeah, she's a bit high pitched, I guess is the way to say it. You know, those type of girls.
Mm-hmm.
And she'll go, yeah. How do we stop it?
Honestly, I'm not that knowledgeable about curses. Torgan, you're a religious guy. Do you know anything about them?
Well, here's the problem. There's a very handy, simple spell called Remove Curse, but it only removes curses on an object or a creature. This is an entire region of the city. Also, because I wasn't planning on going underwater today, I don't have water breathing prepared today, so I'm not really sure what use we're going to be.
Eugenia, who I should describe as a wizard that's like mostly covered up in cloth and her hat and everything, like you don't really see anything of her underneath all the layers of clothing, states that she can get some, like she has like 3 water breathing potions if it's any value.
That could come in handy. I mean, we should at least investigate the scene. I mean, hopefully there's a cursed object or thing inside here that we can deal with. Turn to Lasar. You wouldn't happen to have any knowledge on this kind of stuff, would you, buddy?
I mean, I could try knowledge arcana, but I don't think that will. I mean, I could try it.
As you investigate, you don't believe this to actually be magic of the arcane variety.
Oh. It's nothing I ever saw. It doesn't appear to be arcane in variety.
Well, we better head inside and take a look around. Get ready. There may be some monsters in there, I guess, from the reports.
Well, there's only 3 water-breathing potions, so Ulasar and your wolf is already 3. I can hold your snake for you if you'd like, and whatever critter you've got in your pocket. That's I don't know what it is, but I smell something on you.
But go
As
ahead.
as you're preparing to like go inside, as like the various problems are going on outside the city that's being taken care of from like the police line. Outside, uh, Khan, is there any special way you'd like to introduce, or are you fine with me just throwing you in here?
Yeah, I'm fine with you just throwing me in there.
Okay. A like from the window up here, similar to the one that Khan came from in the same exact scene. Some tentacles like latch out, and you see this like humanoid person that looks like they have like octopus tendrils for hands and feet, and from their head just appears to be mostly what is just an octopus. And as they're like crawling outside and they're beginning to like look like they're about to throw stuff at the city, Khan, why don't you go ahead and protect the people, since in that crowd of people are some very small Tengu children.
Ah, damn it! Told them to stay home. Never fucking listen. So the tentacle's just reaching out.
Just up on that roof over here, there's like a fishman monster that's looking like he's about to like throw like tendrils, like they're gonna reach out and like grab people through whatever like strange fishy magic's going on.
Well, God created Dirty Trick for a reason, so let's start with that. So this is versus his CMD. If he doesn't see me coming, it's against his flat-footed.
No, we are giving you the full advantage of coming out of nowhere.
So that's 30 versus his flat-footed CMD.
All right, now I'm sure someone in this group knows like octopuses in character, that they have like these tendrils that like stick to things. So I can only assume you like disconnected his feet from his body.
What did you do a dirty trick to do exactly? Dirty trick has multiple different possible effects, doesn't it?
That's true.
Yeah,
For some reason I was hearing trip. My bad.
Oh no, I don't have trip. I have Dirty Trick.
I was hearing dirty trip. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Go on. What are you doing?
I'm going to. Well, since I do know that I would actually know that this guy is is a person, right? I would have seen him turn from a person into this thing.
Yeah, he's like the human that was carrying the chest.
All right, so I am 100% going for non-lethal. So I'm blinding him. He's blind for 1 round plus an extra round for every 5 of which I beat his CMD.
He's blind for a while then.
Yeah. And then since I am a maneuver master, I will attack him 3 times. Just give me a second here.
All good.
Three attacks.
3 hits.
Okay. Give me a second. So I'm just going to roll all 3 damage together. Is that all right?
Yeah, and as you're doing that, I'm going to take the stab in the dark and say you're knocking out this really low-level thing I said for you to like come in and look cool with. So feel free to describe how you hit him and how you knock him out. I'm assuming you do.
He didn't knock him out. He just blinded him.
Oh no, I got 3 attacks too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So 40. So 40 damage as I just knock him in the fucking jaw. Just like, no.
Okay.
I box him the fucking down.
All right.
Basically.
I'm going to go ahead and say like the party like sees from down like on the first like on the ground floor up on the roof there, this like shadowy. You're still disguised as a human, right?
That's correct.
Yes, this shadowy human folk comes in. Like, how did you blind him again?
Cut above the eyes, kind that bleeds.
Okay. So he cuts him above the eyes, and as the tendrils like go out wildly because he can't see anymore, he begins punching him, and he hits him so hard that like he falls from the roof, like the and then just spits out like the beak from its mouth.
I mean, Gick will give a whistle, just like one of those like woo. And hey, you up on the roof?
I'm just gonna look you dead straight in the eyes and go, nobody's on the roof here.
Okay, nobody. You want to come down and talk?
Just you look him dead straight in the eyes. Who is it? All right.
Sorry. I Now, what is it that you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, you seem interested in dealing with the situation here.
Alright, I guess I'll come off the roof. Is there a safe way down?
It's like a 20-foot drop. You could just acrobatics down. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'll acrobatics down. Want me to make that check?
No, it's fine.
Just take 10. You don't take damage from the first 10 feet, so you're only trying to drop it by 10 more. Take 10. There's no way you're gonna fail it with your agility.
Okay. Anyway.
Once he gets within 30 feet, I sniff him like I sniff everybody.
I smell like a human.
Some of the city watch begins like moving in towards him to like move him away from the scene, but I'm sure Gick.
No need. He's with us at least for the moment.
All right.
Yeah, stand down, asshole. I say to the guy who punched me in the face.
Anyway, Mr. Nobody, do you have a name?
Calm.
Okay, Con. All right. Well, I'm Gick. This is Lasar. This is Torgan. That's Unis, Gengen, and oh my God, I've already forgotten her name.
Eugenia.
Eugenia. Anyways.
Yes, I'm well versed in your group, but not the Gina though. That's new.
Oh wow, I didn't know that we were that famous already. That's good to know. Anyways, we're here to on orders to deal with this place. And you seem to. It seems like you may have been here for at least a little while. I'm assuming you didn't just show up right now.
You may assume that.
Okay. Well, would you mind either giving us a hand or at least giving us some idea of what's been going on here if you happen to know anything?
Jackass is carrying a chest. I might have been curious about what they were carrying. I opened the door and this happened.
Oh. Well, I mean, should we?
With your perception, I can also have you confirm that opening the chest caused this to occur. Just opening it.
Do you think the chest is still inside?
Well, do you see octopus asshole back there?
He's unconscious.
Yeah. He was one of the ones carrying it. Him, a gnome, and a halfling. It was quite amusing watching them struggle.
Well, I mean, if opening a chest caused this, maybe closing the chest will stop it. Like I said, if you want to give us a hand, if you have a vested interest in this, then we're going on in. You're welcome to join.
In this particular incident, no. And you three, yes.
Well, so does that mean that you're gonna sit this out and then join us later, or does that mean you're gonna join us now?
I'll join you now. I said I had an interest in you,
Okay.
just not this incident in general.
Okay, no, I wasn't sure if by no interest in this you didn't want to actually come in with us. That's all I was getting at. All right, well, Con, you're an unofficial. Oh, this happens quite a bit. Right, currently you're an unofficial member of Edict Force. Welcome to the team.
All right.
Have fun in there, and if
Shall we
anyone,
head in?
yes, have fun in there, and if anyone thinks that they're about to die, swim back to the door as fast as you can.
I don't. I think that there's probably land on the inside of the door.
Morgan can't swim. At all.
You can, yeah, but you can still come in the door with us.
I mean, I'm looking at this map, and it looks like we just have a fucking standing block of water here outside the building. That's, what, 50 by... No, snap to corner, you piece of shit. What is this? Yeah, 50 by 30. So even outside the building, there's just 150 square feet of water, and I don't know how tall it is, but...
It goes to about the second story.
How tall is... Okay, so, yeah, no, there's just a fucking wall of water outside the building. What makes you so sure it's going to be dry inside, Commander?
Well, I don't really know, but the assumption that it isn't dry is also an assumption. I would like to at least open the door before we decide exactly what we're doing.
I mean, if inside is like outside, you don't need to swim, you just need to walk.
Look through a window, I suppose. I've got good perception, and that's something easy enough.
The windows are mostly mossy, with a starfish here and there.
Oh yeah, it's totally submerged inside. Cool. Alright, well, Jasper, open the door.
I will use my sea crate to open the door.
The snake wiggles on over and clever doors us for you. Inside is yes.
It has a spell for that.
Yep.
It has a spell open close, is what Karnegion was getting at.
Okay.
So it doesn't actually have to wiggle.
All right. It goes up to the door, looks at it, and it opens it for you. The inside appears to be like a, just a person's like entrance to a house, but it's somewhat like bluer in tone. It's not underwater here, but it appears to be like very moist. And as you as you put your first step into it, like you can kind of hear like the floorboards are almost like rotting in a way, and that the moss and like coral and stuff are growing about on the walls.
It's damp. It's very damp.
All right, well, we might as well move on in. Gengen's token is now a large-sized token.
Yeah.
He might have to kind of squeeze in the door by himself.
Yes,
that's huge.
Is the lizard still medium, right?
He's
Yes.
a dinosaur, and yes. He just went from small to medium.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, you can squeeze the wolf in. It's like pulling, someone's pushing.
So there's some room for people to actually get in.
I'll just use this square for your friend here, since I don't want to use their full image yet. Roll20 can only let me upload so many things.
Yeah.
When you get a moment, can you put my token on the board, please?
Oh yeah, I forgot that you have that problem.
It's all right. I've been experimenting with it to try to figure it out. No dice yet, but
Have you tried on the player section? Have you tried dragging and dropping your name, not the token itself, but the name?
Figured you guys should see that.
in the players section.
I mean, it's pretty close. I'm just not wearing armor, and I don't have a sword.
Okay.
I mean, there's only so many pictures that fit.
Yeah, well, that's like my tiefling character. Like, and I'm not about to commission somebody to like make a token just for one campaign.
Yeah.
But like I can't seem to find any recommendation tieflings.
I was always thinking that you looked like the sensei from Demon Slayer anime.
Is that a giant tiger dude?
No, I'm talking to Jason.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make any sense. I'm 23. Isn't he like an old guy? I haven't really actually.
No, you're right. He's an old guy, but I just kept imagining because like it's a disguise.
Yeah, I mean, I still am the same age as my character is. Also, I'll be honest, I've never seen Demon Slayer.
It's all right.
Or I don't actually watch anime all that much.
It's all good. There's a Gengen in the liquid over here. Get him out of here.
Oh yeah, I was trying to like drag, and then it opened up the character sheet and dragged at the same time.
All right. It seems as you people are like cautiously making sure that you don't like advance too far. You know, being careful. It's totally understandable. But just as you're about to like turn the corner of like the hallway over here, a heavily breathing Locaf like is approaching outside, saying that he's he should be the one doing this, not you.
I agree. Get in here.
What?
I mean, do you have any particular specialty in this?
He can swim.
Yeah, Sash says he can breathe underwater.
Oh, it's sashimi. Okay. I mean, if you want to come along, Sashimi, I won't turn you down. Nice.
Sorry.
Nice. Love it.
Again, we're an audio-only broadcast, so I just put down a plate of sushi for the fish friend. So you have some NPCs helping you in here now. As you are making a very valiant turn toward that corner, you can see that it begins to get a little bit worse in here, and that there was some rubble from like a broken wall, and then you can see like a mossy, like algae-filled room full of like this shimmering effect, as if it is underwater.
Notable scents in the area. Damn it, Sashimi! Don't be 5 feet away from me when I ask about notable scents, fucker.
The fish can't scowl very well, but you see him attempt. It's very briny in here.
Alright, salt water.
Okay,
Alright.
now, Gik, as you get real close to this room, let me fill you in on what you also see in there. I need to move them from this layer over here if the game would... I'm trying to click on them, and it's like clicking on like the walls and stuff. I'm trying not to move. This map is like a bunch of little things made of lots of pieces. Come on. I'm sorry. I guess I'll just start describing them. You see 3 more humans that appear to be covered in animal costumes, animal forms, I should say. There's that. Good.
Kigus. They're in Kigus.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing pajama time now. Underwater pajama party.
You can tell which one the does Khan ever fill you in about the other 2?
Khan barely filled us in about a thing.
All right.
I mean, as far as I know, as far as Gik knows, I think just that there were 4 people carrying the chest.
Okay, well, you see okay, yeah, I got them moved so that I'm not like messing with the sheets. The other things on the layer here. There we go. It's fun. Like everything I touch, like the water is a thing I can touch. It's
Oof.
So there you can see that there is a large creature, kind of. It's not large, but like it's bigger than the others. It's covered in barnacles and this shell-like apparatus with an octopus that appears to be latching onto it. You can see a fin creature made of like more tentacles, like the other guy, and a actually small-sized creature that appears to be made out of crustacean bits.
That's a Pokemon. That's just Buzzwole.
That is Buzzwole, but
No, it's not.
Buzzwole's a mosquito.
Totally.
We got Buzzwole at home. This is Buzzwole at home.
Buzzwole is a mosquito anyway, not a crustacean.
Yeah, that's like a
Oh, I
lobster
know, but he's got the
ripoff.
exact same. I know, but he's got the exact same long proboscis-looking thing on the front because he is a mosquito. He's got the same body type, same color.
And the
I want
really
to get a
difficult
Pokemon.
part
What
of this
Pokemon do you want
was
to get? I want to get Buzzwole. We got Buzzwole at home.
Jeez. Banned from jokes.
Well, they can have fun being in the water room because we can't go in there very well.
I mean, if they have to stay in the water room, we can attack them from range. We have sight on them. Like there's nothing saying we can't attack them from range, as far as I know.
No, I'll stand here all day and watch Lasar Ray of Frost through the water to kill these fucking things if they don't resist cold.
I don't have Ray of Frost, but I do have. Oh wait, no, I might have Ray of Frost. I got electrical stuff.
Oh, you don't have. Oh,
I do got Ray of Frost, but I also have electrical spells.
yeah, I know you have Ray of Frost. Imagine that.
Oh hell yeah!
hey, that's not too bad. Just have to pull up their sheets so I get their initiatives right. Wow. Just the one initiative. I'm surprised at how big it is.
I was assuming at least one, if not all three, were going to go first.
Sorry, that's +1, so that and the no, I already added him. Where's the other guy? 7. Hey, yeah, halfling and gnomes. They have pretty good initiatives as a base, or at least just the NPCs I pulled up. I don't know.
No, I think they generally have pretty decent initiatives.
All right. And your friends move after Gick. So that being said, this is halfling, so God, they suck. Sorry, let me put him back in the same square. I'm not trying to like move illegally. Okay, because the 0.9 things are weird. Sorry, can it move more than 20 feet? I keep checking the sheet. No, that's its move speed. Okay. So it moves there, like it's taking cover behind some like furniture it's knocked down. It's like really light cover. This is what was the gnome? Okay. So the black tentacle beast will point its hand at you, the normal hand, and it will ask a will save of you, Gick.
Oh, sweet.
Going with,
Is it charm, compulsion, or emotional effect?
yeah, it's 2 of those.
Okay.
And you pass.
17?
Nothing happens to you. That's its turn.
Oh, if out of curiosity, if I had rolled, if it had been a 15, would I have failed? I'm just curious if my +2 for it being a charm effect actually helped.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I was just curious.
Yeah, I went back to the sheet again, even though like you succeed, and then I went back like, oh fuck, I forgot the number. It's so unimportant to me. This big boy begins to move through out of the water. Sorry, I may do this better. Just to really emulate me trying to do the math for difficult terrain here. So it clambers through the rubble, and that's its turn.
All right.
And let me do one more thing, because I keep forgetting. Pathfinder, save. Now we're on Pathfinder grid. Because I got terrible memory. Alright, Lasar, it's your turn then. So,
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, so all I could probably really do at this point is move to a better position. So
I should also state, there is like furniture and stuff that's all damp and coraled up. I didn't put it down because too many things slow down the entire map. So,
Yeah.
So if you want to, I will let you like go into here and pick up something and just use it as improvised weapon or cover or whatever you say.
all right, cool. Select. This is a doorway, right?
Yeah, it's more like a hallway, like opening. Like there's never a door there.
Okay. So, all right. But then these are still walls on the other side of it, though, right? So I can't just go over here like in a straight line.
Yeah. This is rubble from where it looked like these two, like a wall was supposed to be, but the fish people knocked it down.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna move just over here. So, because who goes after me? Party, and then Torgan, Gick. And Torgan's going to attack with. He also has Unis. So, all right, cool. I feel like I'm in a good position. If I go any further forward, I'm going to be in Unis's way. Are you saying like I could double move there, Torgan? Oh,
No.
shit.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I saw. No, I thought my audio went out. Never mind.
Yeah, no, I think he was planning
I
Unis's
real paranoid
strategy.
for a second. Yeah. All right, yeah, that's cool.
Just lining yourself up.
Yeah.
All right. Arms.
In character, I probably don't have line of sight of what exactly is going on, so I couldn't even like. Well, first of all, me as the player, I'm not sure how preparing a spell would work, but also like again in character, I probably don't have line of sight of what's going on, so I wouldn't be able to prepare a spell.
You mean like prepare an action or prepare like a spell? Like, what did you have in mind?
It was like, well, if I put myself in that position, like even though I'm behind this wall, if like somebody like gets through, like to have something prepared, but I think I'm in a good position either way.
Okay, so
Overthinking.
so if you haven't like performed any actions, you could do preparing an action, which is you set up the scenario for what might happen, and you're like readying yourself for that to occur. And if it does occur, you enact the action and you put yourself in the initiative order above the thing that just happened, like whatever's happening.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing, but I didn't know the criteria, so I'm good where I'm at.
Okay.
Fresher.
All right. Sorry about that.
Jason. Oh, okay, you're moving.
Yeah. Yeah. Check something real quick. Okay. You know what? That is all I'm going to do here. I will move into this position. And I will enter into snake style.
All right.
That'll be it.
Everyone's favorite half orc.
I don't think Unis can charge right now.
Yeah, there's a wolf in the way.
Yeah, I'm trying. I know they don't yeah, charging is weird because normally you can move through ally spaces, but I'm trying to find the relevant rules for this because I'm seeing mixes. I am actually going to hold my action and willingly reduce my initiative to 12 so that I go last in the party.
Is that including these buckaroos here?
He's not even on the fucking initiative counter, so I don't know what he's
They're
doing.
after Gick.
Okay, well, if they're a 12, then
No,
I'll
they're an 8.
I'll hold until after Gick and see how I feel.
Their initiatives were 8 and 7.
Okay, I'm gonna hold for now. I'll jump back in when I feel like it, which is most likely gonna be after Gick, but it might not.
Okay.
All right. Well, the wolf is going to move up and around with its 50-foot move speed.
Yeah, so it doesn't provoke.
Yep. And Gick is going to 5-foot step so he can get flanking with the wolf. And Gick will light up his sword with arcane energy and rage at this thing. He'll holler out to, before like doing so. He'll holler out to the allies. There's at least one mage on the inside, and some dude taking some cover. If any ranged characters could get up here and take some shots at them, that'd be great.
Okay. So as you begin to rage, this creature can also rage at the same time.
Okay, cool. And then we will take Gick will take his full attack. Well, I guess we'll full attack first, then Gick will take his full attack.
Yeah. What a stupid thing for it to do, because this is basically voluntarily lowered its defenses.
All right.
So it shows death.
I assume a 14 does not hit.
No, it doesn't. Neither does that 17.
I did not think so. The 17 was my will save from earlier.
Oh, never mind. That explains why that missed.
Yeah, no one's rolled anything yet, so that's still my will save.
Yeah, I'm used to people labeling their rolls too. No,
sorry.
No, it's fine.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, nice. Okay, and I'll roll the second attack.
Why was the first one at plus 10, but the second is at plus 16?
I assume one is
because the first one was the wolf.
Oh.
Because the wolf should go first. Because if the wolf lands the attack, it has a chance to trip, which then completely changes what happens with my attack. So
yeah, labeling
it's
would
better
be nice,
to roll
though.
the wolf first. Yeah. I'll work on that for next time. Sorry.
It's all good.
Does a 17 hit?
No, it still doesn't hit.
Okay, but the 19 hits, so that's good. As it takes 24 points from the first hit.
Oof, ouchie. And that's an adamantine sword still, yeah?
Yep, that's the keen adamantine's what is it? Falchion.
Yeah. So as you like swing your falchion into it, it tries to it holds up a giant meaty lobster claw to defend, and it just cracks through the shell into it. It's just oh.
Oh yeah, no, I guess as Gick has to sort of wrench his sword out from the claw and take a second swipe, it just off balance. He just swings wide, and that's Gick's turn.
All right. Well then. Okay. Very good. Well, Unis, you have an opportunity to charge now, which is great. So first of all, I'm gonna pat my little buddy. And I'm gonna cast Divine Power using my 4th level domain slot. Unis, my Boonus. Let me see. What do I want Divine Power to look like? Sure, you can have this beautiful angel. No, that looks like flight. You can have this. There you go. And so we're going to give Unis Divine Power, granting him a +2 luck bonus to attack and damage rolls. And Unis gonna charge. Oh, and Unis also gets an extra attack when he makes a full attack, thanks to Divine Power.
Alright.
So add 4 to these attack rolls, 2 for the charge and 2 for the Divine Power.
Okay.
Great, thanks to the natural 1, Unis.
Would you like to confirm that, or are you going to wait to the end?
You don't confirm fumbles. That's not a thing. Let me see. Unfortunately, that 18 is probably going to miss, but we'll find out. And then we've also got this, and that, and this, and that, adding 4 to every one. My lowest, other than the natural 1, is an 18.
It's a bite attack, right? The what rolled a natural 1?
Yeah?
You do confirm for those.
Show me the rule.
But we've been playing that rule since we started, man.
No, we haven't. We've not confirmed fumbles. That's not a thing.
That's how I was able to get, the triple 20s automatically kill Luthadel.
That was a critical hit. This is a
Right.
critical fumble. You confirm those.
We've also been doing
That's not
fumbles.
a thing. What?
It's a homebrew rule that we had in this game.
Ugh. I need a fucking list of all of our homebrew rules. This is getting out of hand. But fine. So what do I do to confirm a fumble then? What is this nonsense?
The roll, you just re-roll with the bonus you had. If it rolls lower than their AC, then you confirm the fumble. If not, it's just a regular miss.
18 again.
So I would just say something unfortunate happened, which would lead to Gik taking like a 2 dex penalty for 2 rounds.
Okay, so his AC is 19. Thank you for that. Now, so that's 2 misses then. And then we have to add 2 damage to each of the damage rolls for the Divine Power. So that's 6 and 9 is 15, plus 6 is 21, plus 7 is 28, plus 8 for the 4 hits would be a 36 spread across 4 hits.
Okay.
His attacks are indeed magical, but they do not yet count as any type of metals.
6, 9. Okay. So sorry, I'm just adding all the things in to the damage he's taken.
And then Torgan will simply move the 30 feet he's got. Let me see. Okay, good. We are on a Pathfinder grid, so this is, in fact, accurate. Yeah. Boop. My turn is complete.
Alright. Here's the year. Blink an arrow. She'll buff herself. Hey, look at that. He actually hits him. There's an arrow in him now. It doesn't look like it bothered him anything. Alright, the shrimp man will swim up a bit and, yeah, it's swimming, like, elevated, like, a little over the door frame right now. That's its turn. these fun things I have to do here. What can they do? Sorry, I'm looking over the spell she has, thinking which ones are actually beneficial in this particular circumstance. I'll just play it safe for now. Range touch attack. All right. That is a +5. Okay. Gick, you're still kind of the most open creature here, so I'm going to try and hit your touch.
Yeah.
Does a 22 hit your touch? Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Is it touched? Yeah, that'll hit my touch.
Yeah. All right. That's you took a bit of cold damage.
Alrighty.
So it fires a little icicle missile at you, and it shoots through the water and into the Gick. Now, this one actually might be the most dangerous one, considering it's nice and surrounded, and do I have... What's its feats? Never mind.
Oh, were you hoping it was going to, like, whirlwind?
Yeah, I was hoping it had a cleave or something. It doesn't. It has but one good attack, apparently. So as it's in its rage, it, like, raises the rope that's holding the anchor around it. It begins swinging, and it'll hit, you, actually. You did the most damage. So I attempt to hit Gick. Hey.
That'll definitely hit.
Let me check back and see if the anchor... No, why would the anchor have critical focus or anything on it?
I would be impressed if an anchor was like an 18 to 20 crit range.
I don't remember. I constantly looking back going, what were the numbers? Like, I checked 3 times to remind myself what the damage is. That's its turn. It hits you with an anchor, which I'm sure hurt, but compared to your health pool and everything, I don't think you're that staggered.
Gick is doing pretty okay.
Lassar.
I'm going to move into position. Five, 10, yeah, I can get over there.
You'll have to double move, but yeah, you could get into combat fray. Or you can double move and get close-ish to it, so that next turn you can move in and attack.
Yeah. Move here. Or
casting anything?
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Ray of Frost on this guy.
I didn't see a ping. Are you just referring to the guy up in front, or shooting somewhere in the...
Oh, yeah, the guy that's in front, like, with Gick and that.
Okay. Sorry, I just didn't see a ping.
Yeah, I didn't hold it down too long.
That's all good. Just so long as I know what you're shooting.
Yeah.
Good luck. I don't think it's going to do anything.
Yeah, it's only 1d3 of cold damage, but still.
To a water-based creature.
Well, that hits its touch all right.
Oof, 1 cold.
I still got him.
You shoot it in, like, the shoulder, and there's just, like, a chunk of ice there, and it just looks at it like, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll move him there. I don't get a full attack since I had to move more than 5 feet. So I'll simply go for the claw.
The claw.
I'm wearing a very nice set of clawed gauntlets, as far as you can tell.
Cool.
Does a 15 hit?
It's touch, you mean, or because if you're asking about AC,
It would not be. It would not be against his touch since he is aware of me.
Yeah, it's no.
We know his AC is 19. We've been over this. Unis demonstrated this.
Okay, well, I didn't hear that. My bad. Relax. It's all good.
So good.
All right. I mean, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
At least you got some good flanking.
I can't do. Yeah, I mean, yeah. There's not much I can do when it's like I've only got the one attack.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the wolf will roll first.
Looking forward to just tripping and looking like an idiot.
Please kill this fucking thing.
We have 2 more things to kill after that.
Yeah, I know, but this one's got damage reduction, and it's in the way.
Yeah,
That'll
hits.
hit.
Didn't you put Keen on your falchion?
That's his.
That's the wolf. The wolf attacks
Oh,
first.
damn it! I just see Gick in a roll and I get excited.
All right, I'll roll for the trip here.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
31. All right, up is the wolf's damage.
So the wolf bites onto the back of its shell, picks it up, slets it back on the ground.
And it's not magical or anything, but 23 damage from the wolf's bite.
No, it's plenty good though.
Yeah, no, it's got a better strength than I do.
And it's bleeding now.
Or
it's bloodied. It's got the red circle on it. It's at half health or less.
Mm-hmm. Hitting opponents on the ground is a +4.
Yeah.
And another +2 because you are flanking. So
Yep.
yeah, fucking 6. Eat him for breakfast. Oh,
go.
crit!
All right, well, we'll roll to confirm first.
I've also been assuming this is all lethal, right?
Yeah, all lethal.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, as far as we know, there's no reason to hold back on these guys.
Yeah.
That'll confirm. I'll roll the second attack.
I was gonna say, why don't you hit him with
the second attack will hit.
Yeah, the second attack will hit. Are you still gonna hit him if that first attack kills him? Like, are you just gonna keep hitting the body?
No. If the first attack ends up killing.
All right, just making sure there. Because I mean, you did hit a crit. I'm thinking this thing is not gonna be around. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, like that.
42 from the first one.
Yeah, it's not around. So as you hit it with your falchion, whatever you want to call it, you like break it into like this shell like cracks and like black ooze seeps out, and underneath is a pretty dead looking orc. If you'd like, you can hit him with that second attack, though.
No. Get after seeing the guy's shell split and just a bloody dead orc in the center of him. Gick just sort of flicks the blade and
the octopus
looks towards the other two.
The octopus that was on its head is like scrunching away.
I guess the octopus is okay. Maybe I'm not gonna attack the octopus.
Yeah. It provokes if anyone just wants to hit it for fun.
Unis does.
All right, you have an octopus friend to eat.
Is it prone because it's an octopus on the ground
Oh,
outside.
he was saying you didn't even need to roll the hit. You just have an octopus you can eat.
Okay.
It's like a CR1 monster. It's got 13 hit points. Whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's my turn. I've taken out the big guy, and
But do you want to move because you did not full attack?
not. Nah, I intended a full attack. I'm not gonna play it that way.
Still 5-foot step regardless if you'd like to.
No, I feel like I'm in a good position. I'm a target, and I want to be a target.
Very well. All right. Well, fuck. There is nothing for Unis to attack anymore because, much like myself, I don't believe he can swim. And you certainly can't charge in water unless you have... Oh, actually, fuck. Unis can kind of swim, but he doesn't have a swim speed, so he cannot charge in water. So that's a problem. Free action, command Unis. I'm just gonna have him mosey on over here and take fucking cover behind that wall in case I get to come on out and play with us. And then, well, gosh, it's Torgen's turn and he actually has to do something offensive. So I think we all know what fucking spell he's gonna bust out.
Is it Bone Shaker?
It's Bone Shaker! Because I don't have that many damage spells that I can fucking do at range, y'all.
But it's great. Like, Bone Shaker's awesome.
It is. What's awesome about it is it keeps scaling as my level goes up and it doesn't have a cap. Yeah, plenty of range. Plenty of fucking range. To the point where Torgen is, actually going to... Yeah, I'll take cover after the fact. I'll take cover later. Yeah, this fucking little buzzwole hasn't done shit. Magey boy! You've been slinging spells back there. Give me a fortitude save. 16 to see. Which of course you're gonna make, because everyone except one guy makes their save against... Two guys makes their save against Bone Shaker.
No.
Oh my god. It must be Christmas week. Happy Candlemark to all. So that is 7d6 of damage. Okay, so that's 22 damage. And he is pulled 5 feet this way.
Nah, it's more like it floats up to the ceiling.
Oh, really?
He's a little magey boy. He's probably...
A gnome comes out as like the shadows eviscerate all over, and you see like this mingled pile of bone and skin float up to the top.
Yes! Fuck yes!
Fucking.
And I'm gonna take cover behind.
Now wait a
I'm gonna
minute.
take cover behind Unis.
Hold on a second. No, wait. Actually, this might be super wrong because I'm looking at the NPC sheet I have here. It says it has 78 plus 14 hit points. Its hit points are listed as 15. Something's wrong here.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Tell you what. Let me not treat wizards as having absolutely no hit points because that's silly. I'm gonna roll for its hit points now, which I know is not the intended thing because I know monsters usually have their hit points pre-rolled, but that's nonsense. 50 plus 14 hit points and it has 15 hit points and just that means it rolled a 1 and then 6 zeros. So it's bloodied and pulled
wish
close
you would've-
towards you.
Okay. Cool.
Saying Pathfinder has some silly things going on in their NPC sheets.
Yes, you have to proofread everything because they notoriously fuck up.
Yeah, my friends do enjoy their D10 scimitars.
Well, that's my move, because I cast a spell and I moved, and Unis moved and has nothing to attack. Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I got.
Before I go on, I'm just gonna make sure that this rogue actually has this. Like, yeah, see, that makes sense. Like, I assume a lot of those are ones, but it at least adds up normal. That just.
Yeah, no. Did you have Sash and Eugene
Yeah, she okay. What she did is actually fairly important. Thank you for reminding me, because after her buff, she sets up and everyone's in it, I believe. Yep, even your wolf barely makes it. She sets up a circle that gives everyone a +2 on hit and AC.
Oh, nice.
Dope.
And Sash unleashes a torpedo arrow from one of his fun bag of arrows, which goes whoo, whistles, and then it hits the water and it slows down and it begins to jet towards the shrimp man, and then it hits his armor and it plinks off and it just floats to the bottom.
I mean, good try, Hawkeye.
That's basically all Sash will ever be. He'll be level 20 and his arrows will be worthless.
Just like Hawkeye. Just like Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Well, Hawkeye can unleash freaking arrows like a machine gun, apparently.
I mean, it's hard for Sash to take his flipper-like hand into his quiver and pull out one arrow to then launch up and fire.
No, I mean, Sash does his best,
Yeah.
and I love him for it.
I mean, to be fair, actually, Sash has that like big, old-fashioned Japanese bow. Those things are pretty hard to fire. Anyways, this thing, I'm making sure I can do the dive correctly, which ultimately I think it can because you people are that close to it. So it descends down into the water in a type of charge down here, to where like it lands from like above to do some weird slashing thing. You're the closest target for it, man.
Yep, I gotcha.
Unis was ready in case someone actually was dumb enough to walk out, so Unis's ready action interrupts.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear that, but go on.
Yeah. Like, it's not a full attack because, he wasn't shot, so just add 2.
See,
so 23 for 11 damage.
18. Yep, that hits for 11 damage. All right.
Yep, that's all.
Cool.
Anyways, it swipes at you with the first it so it hits you and then it attempts the dirty trick after this. If I'm reading this right.
Oh, it hit me?
Well, no, I have to try and hit you first.
Oh, okay, I just wanted to check.
I'm saying if it hits you, I get to do a dirty trick maneuver after that, and then another attack.
Got it.
So, that's my attempt to hit you.
Using my snake style, he does. I guess does a. I'm assuming.
Beat is beat. So how's snake style worded?
It changes it. My AC becomes 27 for that attack.
Okay.
Yeah, he still barely makes it.
So, as you, like, weave your snake style, it's just the fact that he was so fast jettisoning it out of the water that he was able to barely hit you.
No problem.
That being said, he is still
And then he attempts her.
a tiny little man,
Yep.
so his little shrimp claws do... Did I roll 19 on that? No, why would I? His little shrimp claws do that much damage to you.
Amazing.
His dirty trick is a... Never mind. Get dirty tricked.
No.
Yeah.
Especially since I have a bonus to avoiding dirty trick.
Yeah, it's great. I don't think it... Yeah, no, it doesn't get the second attack on if the dirty trick fails to succeed, so yep, that's its turn.
It's Jack and my style.
And from him, these new roll 20 things are all weird to keep track of auras. Do I just do...
Yeah, it looks like they changed up the interface a little bit again.
Yeah, I mean, it's I'm all for it if it, like, stops things from, like, breaking. But I'm trying to make sure you guys can, like, see the aura before I put it down.
I'm not seeing any changes in my interface.
So, like, if I do that, do you guys see that circle?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a circle.
Oh, I see. It's in player permissions, which is like a pop-up box.
Oh,
I now see a circle.
yes.
Yeah. The black tentacle thing like evokes something in the water, just blur, 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 and then like a mist begins to surround on that thing. Unis and you who are right next to it.
Hang on. You cast obscuring mist.
No, it's not. It's not obscuring mist.
Okay. When you said mist, I had to ask.
It obscures all sight, including dark vision, beyond 5 feet.
Neat.
If you try and hit him while 5 feet away from you, there's a 20% chance to miss. If you try and fire set someone blindly inside of it, there's a 50% chance to miss. And finally, everyone inside that circle, give me a will save.
Oh dear lord.
I assume it's not charm, compulsion, or emotion.
It's fear.
Okay.
Weird. Fear usually also has emotion on it. That's
Oof.
Yeah, fear is fear an emotional effect?
usually it has both.
It doesn't have emotion on this, but
Okay.
That is unfortunate.
yeah. Specifically, it's shadow fear.
All right. Well, Gick probably fails.
Yep. Nothing much happens to Gick. I mean, everyone else passed. But you know.
I have failed.
Oh, you haven't rolled for Unis.
Yeah, there's Gengen as well, the
Okay.
wolf.
Everyone who rolled under 16 takes. If you want to roll separately, be my guess. But you take a D2 of wisdom damage and are shaken.
All right. Well, thank God Unis doesn't actually use his wisdom for anything.
Yeah. And now let me roll for the thing itself because I don't think it's immune to its own spells here. Yeah. Let me just. It's fine. It's not like it needed that. But the mist appears to be like like shadowy shapes arise all around you.
All right, Gick and Gen both take 1.
Yeah. And that's its turn. Lasar, go inside the mist. It's totally safe.
Awesome. Good to hear. All right. So we got the shrimpy dude left and this dude left, right?
Yeah, and because the shrimp failed the save while being inside of this shadowy mist, it's also shaken. So it's pretty prime time to like fight it.
Yeah. Okay. I go here. Am I in the way of Gengen?
You're fine wherever you want to go.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I just don't want to like mess anybody's like strat up.
All right. As you step into the spooky wisps of imagery and everything, give me a will save or have the same thing happen to you.
Okay. What's the roll for that?
It's a will. I keep double
that's the
checking.
will save.
Yeah, will partial. You're fine.
Cool.
I mean, it makes sense for Lasar not to be scared. He's seen all sorts of nonsense. He's just walking in like a wispy, evil like demon appears. He's like, I fought one of those.
This guy. Yeah. I'm gonna hit the shrimpy dude with a ray of frost again.
All right.
Yeah.
You're trying to shoot more than 5 feet away. Isn't there a thing for that? Don't react differently when you're more than 5 feet away.
He's just doing Ray of Frost, right?
Yeah.
But doesn't the spell block all vision beyond?
Oh, yes. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I was completely blanking on my own thing I wrote down. Yes, there's a 50% chance you miss, man.
Oh, okay. I totally missed that part. My bad.
No, it's fine. I was blanking on it because I was just happy for you to have your turn again.
Yeah. Well, in that case, does that 50% miss chance also does that apply to melee distance or no?
It's a 20% chance if you're within 5 feet of them.
Okay. So, in that case, actually going to change it all up.
That's fine.
I'm actually going to move next to him and hit him with a scimitar, which has Ray of Frost on it.
Okay.
Spell strike.
You can get here because of the difficult terrain of walking over the body in the rubble.
Oh, okay. So
you're still within
right
melee
there.
range.
Yeah, diagonally and whatnot.
Yeah.
You just don't get the
Right.
bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Oh, my bad. I didn't mean to click on that.
That's fine.
yeah, you need to
Ignore that. What the fuck is it? Oh, there it is.
Oof, now you're rolling.
As bad as that roll might be, because he's shaken, that does hit.
Yeah. I also didn't add the
You also did medical.
don't I get like an attack roll buff too?
Yeah, from the Eugenia spell. You have +2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that gets added in there too. Plus he's shaken.
And a D3 of cold damage because you said Ray of Frost spell strike, and
Yep.
then your 20% chance because of concealment.
Yeah. Exactly.
Do you want me to roll the percentage, or you?
Yeah. I feel more confident with you rolling that.
All right. Would you like high or low?
High.
All right. So if it's higher than 20, so 21 to 100, you hit. Pretty good odds, all things considered.
Mm-hmm.
So, in the midst, you can see some of the black ooze seeping out from the creature after you totally whacked it in the face with that.
Sweet.
I know when
Awesome.
when you're not a barbarian, you have less health. Go figure.
Yeah. All right, cool. That's it. That's my turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll all 4 things at once, and then worry about the mischance afterwards. And once again, I'm going for non-lethal here.
Okay.
So the first one is against his CMD.
Okay. I believe you still have to try and hit it through the mist because you're making like a physical connection.
Oh yeah, no. I just gotta. I'm just checking. I'm certain the last one misses, but the first 3 do. I just wanted to see if I have to actually make the.
Yeah, and the third one is an attack, I assume.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with low IMS, so 20 or lower IMS. Is that cool?
Okay.
Well, first one. That. All right. So he's not blinded, but the next 2 attacks hit, and let me see if I confirm that crit.
Damn. Stop doing this, man.
Shit, man. I mean, there you go. It's been stopped.
Yeah, but you do
I'm
confirm.
definitely. Yeah. Do I non-lethally put him down? Because I'm trying not to kill him.
Yeah, you can use non-lethal. There's no. That's with the way the elf in the room changed it. You don't take a penalty to it.
All right.
Let me me see that damage though.
Ah, crap. Alright, so that's 3d3. It's sorry, just give me a sec here. Dex is 7+6. And then it's my snake, which will end up being. Oh no, wait, I don't get snake because he's not on the flank. Ha! So I have even less of a chance of killing him here. And yeah, that's enough.
Alright. Is that from both attacks, sir?
That's from both attacks, yes.
Alright.
Since he's not blinded, I don't get sneak attack on him.
He is still standing.
Cool. That's good for me. I'm trying not to kill the damn dude.
Yeah. Now Git gets to come in and just cut him in half.
I mean, yeah, how it could go down. Gik will essentially 5-foot step and take his 2 attacks. If they hit, then we'll roll mischance.
Alright.
That's a hit, possible crit.
Confirm.
And yeah, so I think both of those hit. So I'll let you roll, and I'll so 20 or below, so highs.
Alright.
Sweetheart, you didn't try to confirm your crit.
I don't want to confirm it if it's a miss.
Oh, good point.
Those are 2 hits.
Those are 2 hits. Actually, before we, I just want to confirm with you real quick. Did you say anything about trying to take these guys alive, Con?
I told you that they were actually the people who brought it in, and I pointed at the fucking octopus and said, he's actually a human. There was a curse. What you do with that information is up to you.
Okay. Yeah, just wanted to double check and make sure you didn't specifically say keep them alive. Okay, yeah, no, then it is lethal.
Yeah.
I mean, the roll to confirm. Well, it does not confirm, but I mean, at 2, he's probably very dead.
Yeah, assuming the first hit knocks him out, would you then roll the second hit to kill it?
No, if it's knocked out, no. If the first hit just knocks it out, then no, I would not kill it.
Alright, well, let's see if it knocks it out, or if you just happen to deal a good 30 damage.
It's not a crit, so we'll see what Gik can do.
20 damage. Is it unconscious?
It's unconscious and almost dead.
Well, as long as it's unconscious and not squirming around, Gik will hold his second attack. Essentially,
all right.
He'll go in for the second shot. Oh, wait, he's not moving. And Gengen's gonna get out of the mist, just because there's not much he can do right now.
As soon as the wolf steps out of the mist, it stops shaking.
Okay.
Oh, right. I might do our attack rolls because of shaking.
Yep, that was factored into my rolls.
Well, Torgan can't see the creature. Unis can see and also can smell the creature and is adjacent to it. Here's a fun fact about scent. If you have scent and you're next to an invisible target, you can attack it as if it had just total concealment. So invisibility turns into just a 50% chance. I've been frantically Googling trying to figure out how the fuck scent interacts with partial concealment. I can't find anything, which is very frustrating because it specifically calls out invisibility and it calls out stealth. It does not call out this very limited thing. I cannot see shit except Unis. So, I'm just going to suggest that everyone leave the mist because I think we can't see it as easily as we can't see it. So let's just fall back.
All right.
Unis, come.
Everyone got most of that, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, I understood what's going on.
And so yeah, we're just gonna fall back because there's no reason to stand there and fight that because the spellcaster is unable to shoot out of the room anymore because it can't see as much as we can't see. So fuck this. This mist sucks. I don't want to be this far back though. I want to be next to Unis.
All right.
And well, shit. There's no point even casting any buffs or anything because can't see anything. So fuck it. Whatever.
Did you want to follow his plan, Lassar? Like, and fall back, or
Oh yeah.
is everyone following the plan and falling back, or?
Yeah, I mean, once I mean, there's unless, yeah, I mean, it depends, initiative order, what's going on. I mean,
Oh, it's all right. It's just
if we're out of initiative order, then yeah, I fall back.
yeah. It's more initiative will end if no one's going to continue engaging since it's also retreating.
So that thing just gets to make cons saves trying to, or cons checks. I forget how stabilize even fucking works, but you mysteriously seem to always do it.
It's not making Constitution checks because it has non-lethal damage on it, which knocked it unconscious.
But then it took a bunch of lethal damage.
Yeah, but if as long as it's the non-lethal that knocks it, like non-lethal factors in before the lethal damage when you're determining if a creature is conscious or unconscious. So if it's just in the non-lethal damage unconscious, it's not bleeding out.
Gotcha. You can tell I've never done non-lethal damage to anything. Because usually trying to do so means I'm just gonna miss. Yeah.
Yeah, no, non-lethal is very nice when you want to keep someone alive. Like, even just having a point of it on them is really nice if you want to keep them alive.
3 minutes will pass before the mist goes away. So, let me chunk that away from this. Yeah, there. While you guys are waiting, your mage friend Eugenia will go around making sure everyone doesn't, like, no one else needs healing. Her +2 aura ends before the mist does.
Like, Gik, I mean, if she wants to throw a heal on Gik, but Gik looks a little injured, but he says he's fine.
She reaches into her pouch and she'll hand you a Cure Light potion.
Gik will drink the Cure Light potion since she's handing it specifically for the idea of being healed.
Yeah. While you people are waiting for the mist to end, Sash volunteers that he leads the charge as soon as the mist ends, since he can actually swim.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna end up ahead of us no matter what we do. I can move a whopping 5 feet underwater, and even poor Unis's 60-foot speed gets reduced to 15, and he can't charge. So, as soon as we cross that threshold, I'm fucking useless because I can't even cast spells. I'm not going in there because I can't swim, and I can't speak, and I can't charge, and I can't do shit.
Don't worry, Torgan, I'll wait out here with you because I can't swim either.
And you also can't breathe water. So you also
I can't do any of that.
Yep.
Well, we've got 3 water breathing potions, so what 3 individuals other than Shishimi want to go in? Obviously, Gik will go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
All right. And if Torgan and Lassar and Unis are staying out, I'll... Can I see from here how the stairs look?
Yeah, like after the mist ends, yeah, you can tell that it looks like it's one of those go up little platform and it juts up, like just like what you see on the map.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. But it looks big enough that Gengen can squeeze up it. I guess.
Let me just go look at the stairs that are like I can see from my open door and imagine a fucking wolf that size climbing up. Oh god.
I know it would be terrifying, but and just messy looking. But yeah, I guess we'll give the other one to Gengen, and it'll be the four of us headed up the stairs.
Best luck. If you think you're gonna die, withdraw as fast as you can. I got loads of healing, but I can't use it in there.
No, it's fine. If it's fine if it looks like it's too much, we'll try to lure them back down.
Sounds like a plan, Commander. I'm sorry I didn't have the foresight to prepare water breathing. Nobody told me I should expect it today.
It's fine. We worked it out. It's good. Don't worry about it.
Godspeed.
All right.
Who wants to? Do you want to get stuck behind the wolf, or do you want the wolf stuck behind you? Con.
Gick, as you swim here, but I will let you put things down.
Ride the wolf.
The wolf can go behind me, I suppose.
I'm putting you there, Gick.
Okay, I wasn't. I just.
Yeah, that's fine. But before I show you what you see, what order would you guys like to be in and everything?
What's up, Kirish?
I'm trying to point out, unless you have swim speed, you're moving at a quarter of your speed. So Gig should be on top of the wolf because the wolf has a higher base speed. So Gig will be able to then travel 15 feet per round rather than 5 feet per round. He's only going to be traveling 5 feet per round, so he needs to be behind the wolf because he's much, much slower. Unless you have something to water.
The other thing about riding the wolf, and the reason I wasn't riding my wolf, is that we're inside a house and the wolf is already large sized. I don't know that like squeezing through the stairs in the house would even be feasible with me on his back.
It's not too
because there's vertical height.
It's not too bad considering you're a small sized creature.
Okay, well then I'll get on the wolf.
But like I said, unless Colin has something to deal with underwater movement, he, I believe, is going to be reduced to 5 feet per round, just like I would be.
All right, so did Con want to lead the charge? Is that what I'm saying here? Because specifically the stairs go up this way. I'm just making sure everyone knows what position they're in.
I don't know. I can't hear Colin anymore.
Yeah, I'll take the lead. Gick is the guy that takes the lead.
Okay. You all right with that, Jason?
I'm cool with that.
All right. So as you people are following him there, as you hit this corner here, you can see up the stairs easy enough. I know it's like a mossy water, but they're fairly obvious. You can see the mage is kind of communicating with some sharkmen things, and they begin like as soon as you turn the corner, like it points at you. If you have anything ranged, you can throw it at right now. Go ahead and throw it at the mage, but right now, some beefy-looking scaly boys are coming at you.
I'll throw a magic missile real quick at it from range.
All right.
I have 4 magic missiles now. 4d4 plus 4.
It'd be hilarious if it just dies from this.
We're not alone. There's a fucking NPC with us. Never mind.
16 damage at the mage.
Yes, it falls to the ground dead.
Oh no. Okay.
That non-lethal weapon.
No, I know. It was you had to be lethal, but I mean that's what I had for range.
That's as like the missiles fly from your hand, it juts past the were-sharkmen, and it hits the shadowy creature, blobs of it flying off until it's just a gnome getting rat-a-tat-tatted.
Oh, they're were-sharks. I wonder if they know any were-crocs.
Alright, these two are on the second floor, so they're like above the water right now.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, it should be more like this. They're all above the water right now.
You should.
We might just be going right back down to this one.
That's why. Specifically, let me. If you go to the second floor area, it would look like this. The same exact tokens. Also, the mage is dead. But let's not confuse things too much by having multiple tokens of the same creatures down.
Yep. Yeah.
Let me quickly roll just a group initiative for them. Like, they're not very fast. Never mind. So yeah, we're probably going to bring the fight down to the underwater area.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, Were Shark's got a 21 initiative.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beat that, but
Bento box.
man, that was supposed to be Gik's initiative because Gik's Gang Gik, same character.
Yeah. Let me do that for you to make that easier.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's crazy because I just rolled for your two NPC allies and they just roll the worst numbers. Jason?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was my turn. The initiative tracker hadn't gone. Don't think was still doing something. Oh, initiative.
Return to roll initiative.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. I zoned out a little bit.
It's alright.
And boom.
I know doing a dungeon crawl isn't everyone's favorite, but we gotta do one now and again.
Oh no, that's okay. Like I said, sometimes I just zone out by accident. It's not done on purpose.
Yeah. Did you and Lasar want to roll initiatives?
Not involved in the combat yet.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I'm not there, so.
That's alright, that's fair enough. The Sharkmen.
If they come within range, I suppose I'll just go when the NPCs go. And I'll yeet my last bone shaker.
The Sharkmen come down. Let me check something here if that third one can actually do something. Yes, it. No, never mind. I guess I could throw it. So why not? They're not smart. I think. Yeah, they're not smart. So the two were Sharkmen things come up to you. Your wolf is like the biggest thing here. They. I'm just gonna go ahead and have them try and savage your wolf rather than the rider.
Yeah, that's fine.
And the person who's got like an elevated position above them will reach up his trident and chuck it at you, Gik.
Alrighty.
So let's
21 to hit Gik and a 20 to hit Gengen. So far, I think everything hits. That last one will not hit either of us.
Yeah.
So but the other two do hit Gengen.
Yeah. A trident's a dangerous weapon, but probably not that dangerous compared to your giant wolf that can take a beating. And that's their turn. Without the mage backing them up, this probably won't even be that long.
All right. Well, is it full withdraw in Pathfinder?
To
The name of the action when you want to
It's just withdraw. You move.
withdraw.
You double your speed, and the square you does not provoke, but any other squares do.
Okay. If you feel like doing your like slashing, like anything that you want to like fight, you take. Let me make sure this is actually correct because that seems. If you're using a slashing or bludgeoning weapon, if you have no swim condition or no firm footing, you have firm footing. So if you're, I'm just double checking this because that seems like a lot. If that's actually the case. Jeez, yeah, you lose half your base attack bonus if you don't have if you do not have a swim speed.
That's fine. I mean, the idea was to withdraw if this situation cropped up. So
If you're on firm ground and you have a piercing weapon, you only take a -2.
Pretty sure Falchion is slashing only. So.
yeah, it's slashing only.
Yeah.
Okay, so 30 feet because it's double my speed.
Oh no, okay. The chart is written strangely. It's a bludgeoning weapon. You lose half your bonus, but slashing you take a -2, which is weird because piercing has its own category, as opposed to slashing or bludgeoning being a -2/half.
All right, so Gick withdraws to there,
Okay.
and that is Gick's turn.
What up, Jason?
Sorry. All right. I guess I'm gonna go after this particular shark right here. And, just make sure I got that.
Let's look at how
move these
much of
buffs real quick.
let's look at how much of a baller your new rogue friend is. A giant wolf just doggy paddled over them to escape, and he's like, "Oh fuck it, I'll fight it."
I mean, yeah. I mean, wasn't that the whole point of coming in here?
Fair enough.
Uh, 16 feet at CMD.
Its CMD is 18.
Well, then it doesn't.
Yeah.
Does the other three are attacks?
You have 2 hits.
Dope. Not a lot of damage, but it's my damage.
Okay.
Problem. Just one quick second. Oh, and I'll of course enter into snake style.
Sushi spends his round preparing, trying to fire the arrow, but just fumbling around with it as it like floats away, and he grabs it and he's like lining it up. It could be worse. Yep, they'll just walk on downstairs.
Oh, they're just gonna leave?
They're walking downstairs.
Oh. Are they provoking?
No.
No? Okay.
Let's see if you have a reach weapon on you.
Well, I mean, I was right next to one attacking it.
Yeah, it's 5-foot step down.
Okay, so none of them got very far.
No, the most one moved was the one that was here. Just walked like 15 feet to the corner to go confront Sushi.
Okay. Got it.
Now Roll20 is doing a rolling the dice thing because we put too many commands into it.
Ugh.
I'm going to open up Google and start rolling there instead. Look, it's faster. Oh, also I just rolled on D20. Well, tell you what, the 7 I rolled on Google and the 18 I rolled in Roll20, that'll just be each of their attacks. So, 7 plus 9, I think would it? Yeah. Does a 16 hit you, Jason?
No.
Then it misses. And our good friend Sashimi is getting skewered.
Yeah, yeah, with a 18 on the die.
Oh,
Ooh, sashimi.
He's the one who can escape the fastest.
surprisingly, he's not bleeding. What a healthy lad he is. All right, Gek, your
But
turn.
he shouldn't be bleeding. There was a-
Well, since we've decided to confront them on the stairs rather than draw them back, and because Gick has no BAB, Gick will sort of move to the base of the stairs and magic missile. You know what? The one that hit Shishimi actually.
All right. Thank you, because I think Sesh has to start withdrawing. It's the only good thing for him to do now. Oh,
16 points of damage.
yeah, it's bloodied.
Good. And that'll be my turn.
Gotta get that wolf a swim speed so we can start like floating up and just go attacking it from overhead.
Yeah,
You know, if I know we were going underwater, I would have given Unis, the appropriate spirit.
that's fine. I mean, if more of these curses pop up, we know what to expect next time.
Okay. Cool. And we'll once again full attack the one in front of me. First one is obviously my dirty trick.
All right, that's
God
failure,
damn it.
but you do have 2 hits in there.
That's fine. It's gonna be one of those days, man.
Gek's gonna start full retreating with this. He's just backing away.
No problem. Yeah. 9 damage to it.
Okay, that's now bloodied. It's going to provoke all of you as it tries to go after Gik, as it tries to go after the fleeing Lokaf man. So that should
Alright.
be, well, actually, here would be its final provoking point.
And I gotta take half of my BAB away.
I don't know. It was half, and then it was 2. I don't know what's going on.
If it's a bludgeoning weapon, it's half because the water prevents.
Okay.
But if it's a slashing weapon, it's a -2.
Okay. Oh, it's only -2. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that
that's
changes
why I
things. Okay.
said the
Cool.
chart is written weird. Oh,
I
fuck.
confirmed
Yeah,
that
no,
crit fail.
I think I
Yeah, I
understand.
believe
Sorry, let me show you the chart so you guys see where I'm confused.
This is why nobody fights underwater.
It's because the slashing thing was weird. The little numbers are strange. It's you take a -2 to hit, but the damage is halved with a slashing or bludgeoning weapon.
Okay.
That's why I was so thrown off, because the slashing or bludgeoning with the piercing being in its own category, I was just a bit weirded.
Cool. Does that 13 confirm the crit fail?
It's the 13 confirmed the crit fail. Yeah.
Whoop whoop.
Oh, that's okay. I'll roll to confirm as the die swings in the opposite direction.
Is this for your wolf or for Gik?
That's for Gick.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
Gick. I was just rolling the Gick attack. He's not raging or even power attacking. 17 hit.
They had 16 AC.
Okay, yep, that is a.
So your damage happened and doubled. Great.
Oh, sorry, I'm actually wrong. They have 17 AC. It doesn't matter.
So that's the damage before I have it.
All right. Halved, it's still. You hit it exactly at 0. So I'm sorry, it's not on. It's staggered.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see if the wolf can land a bite.
Khan, as you try to you use a dagger to try and stab it, or you using your claw.
Yeah, I was trying to claw it.
Okay.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, another 10 points of damage to it.
It turns into just looks like a regular old guy wearing a suit and hat as he floats up towards the ceiling. Yeah, I know he's not a fish.
Yeah,
He would just be laying there. He's on the ground. Con for the next 3 rounds. As you tried to like dig at it, your like claw got stuck in its scales and like it hurt as it like tore out. So if you use your claw attack, you'll take 1 point of non-lethal damage for every claw attack you make for the next 3 rounds.
For all my claw attacks, or just the one claw attack?
Just the one that you used.
Okay. Well, I used both. That's why I was saying. So the one would be
It's the one that critically
only one
failed.
of them would have been attacked.
Like, let's say it's your left
Okay.
hand.
We'll say it's the first claw. We'll say it's the first attack in every round.
Okay.
There we go. That makes that easier. I mean, if I do, you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If I do a full attack, it's going to be the first one.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, you're a ninja, so technically, can't you just use the other claw entirely? You're like a monk in that way.
I believe the way it's worded was like both claws are I have to check because I get 2 claw attacks. Doesn't specify which one, but I feel like it'd be cheating the system. If I
Yeah,
was just
you're
I
right.
decided to use only the other claw.
Yeah, if it's like that. It's because if you were like a monk, you know how monks can just be like, "Oh, my arm's broken," anyways, and you fear to like flurry kick.
Yeah. So yeah, technically I can 100% just use the other one for both attacks, but I feel like that would just be cheating, and I'm perfectly okay with the penalty for it.
All right. The one hits you with the trident. The other one rolls a 19 to bite you. Does that hit?
I'm sorry. So they're both rolling to attack me?
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
The one with the trident, what did it roll to hit?
24.
Sorry?
24.
Okay, so they do both. I will use snake style on the one that's attempting to bite me because that seems like it would hurt more.
Also, it rolled less.
Since both huh?
Also, it
Oh,
rolled
that's true.
less.
Oh yeah, it rolled a 19, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it misses because I can't get lower than 21.
Okay. There's your trident.
Thank God. I mean, yay. All right, cool. I'm not doing bad. Yeah, it's your turn. When you're ready, of course.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up another magic missile, essentially.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
I'll-
misreading that chart so much.
No, it's fine. This will be at the bloodied one.
All right. It's
Another 10 points of damage.
It's still up and fighting.
Yeah. That'll be my turn. You know what? Since Shishimi, I think Shishimi didn't fire this round, did he?
No, he was pulling out things to clean himself.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll move in the way.
What a man. Con, this thing's sweating at 1 hit point, so I suggest you hit this one.
Thing. But since I got 2 on the way here, I'm gonna make a full attack. So as a maneuver master, I have to go with the maneuver first. So I'll use my maneuver on this one. Sorry, just give me a second here.
Let me just check their CMD for the millionth time because I can't remember. 18.
Yeah, that's okay. 18, so I beat it by 10. So it's this one right here is blinded for 2 rounds. Uh, 19 hits its armor class, I'm assuming. This one over here that's
it's got
down, almost down.
17 AC on them.
Yeah. What is that? What was the effect? Did me some damage or something?
Yeah, you just take 1 damage, non-lethal.
Okay, no problem. And the other 2 attacks are gonna go at the one that's blinded, so I can get sneak attack.
It's like if you sprained your wrist, like you're hurting yourself using the attack.
No problem. I got what you're saying.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead. You non-lethal them actually, right? So that's pretty.
Yeah, of course. I'm not trying to kill them because I know they're people in there.
Yeah. Right,
And I'm a con man, not a murderer.
So I will have the fish person like float up out of so that he's not difficult terrain.
Okay. Do He's from that crit.
Yeah, that confirms.
The second attack misses, I think.
Yeah, 17 AC.
Alright. Plus.
But no, it
It's
doesn't.
blind.
It doesn't miss because it's blind. Yeah.
Right. Then hold on.
We can't keep track of one effect. Oh god, our brain cells.
That's alright.
That's
No,
fine.
yeah, Torgen's fine. He's keeping us in check. Thanks, Kier.
So 25, 30, 38 damage total.
Well, the first 12 was on the Blitz guy, right? That was here.
Uh, no, this was for the crit.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
It's a sneak attack. So it's crit, sneak attack, and then regular damage, sneak attack.
Yeah. Good on you then. They're out.
Yeah. So when I don't miss, I can do good damage. I just have to not miss.
Torgen appreciates you not killing the lycanthropes.
I'm pretty sure they're just cursed. Well, since they're out, I'm going to continue heading up the stairs to see if I can find that chest and close it.
Hey,
Alright.
you're whopping 5 feet per round. Fucking sashimi will get there so far before you.
I'm pretty sure Shishimi is currently licking his wounds.
It's one potion.
I mean, we'll all head up there and search for it in case it's hidden. We never know.
Alright.
Torgen asks Unis to ask Jasper to ask Lasar if Lasar needs help hiding that disposing of that body that's in his haversack before it rots away and just really stains the extra dimensional space.
Actually, so realizing that like it's dry up here, Gick actually goes back down and just explains to you all that if you can just make it to the stairs and up it in a breath, it's dry up here if you want to come help.
Now, I know what you're saying, Gick, but I just want to say it is damp. But yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
bottle of water.
So, do I see that chest that they were dragging?
No, you see broken furniture and this wall that's broken into. Like they made some other headway. This is the room that they were in, though.
Oh, God damn it. Alright, I see any way to clear this, this rubble?
Oh yeah, it's called difficult terrain.
Well, City Sprinter. Not for me.
Oh hey. So, are you heading, before I reveal areas, are you heading in without the others, or would you wait for them to all show up?
I'm gonna make a stealth attempt, and then I'm gonna head right in. Just so I can keep, scout out a little bit.
Okay,
I mean, I see.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
let me make. And that'll be 27. There you go. I took a 10.
Ooh, jeez. Okay, now is the time for me to check and make sure that their stealths are not stealths. Their perceptions are. You had rolled a 27. Just making
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, 27.
Out of curiosity, are the rest of you coming up after I tell you it? You can just.
I don't know. You guys have changed maps, so I don't know if I can make it in one breath or not.
I mean, you can hold your breath for like 3 times your Constitution score.
I mean,
That's incorrect.
I did make it one map.
Oh, I can literally. Oh. So it is. I can just scroll to the side. I thought this was a different map screen. That's
Nope.
my bad. Alright, well, let me see. If I start holding my breath when I get here, Barty's completely wrong. I'm sorry, not Barty. Man is completely wrong. It is twice your Constitution score. Let me see.
I'm not completely wrong then. It's 3. I said 3, so I'm off by 1.
So let me see. It takes. This is a whole. This is. I can. If I double move, then that's 1 round, 2 rounds, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, yes, I can make it. Now that the fighting is over and I won't have to do anything but take move and free actions, yes, even I can make that. Assuming I make my swim checks. I actually need to read. I've never used swim in my life. Calm water is a DC 10, so as long as you're taking 10, you can do it if you don't have a penalty. And because my armor was made of mithril, I have exactly a +0 in swim. Yes, I can barely make it, y'all. So, yes, I will attempt to finagle the map and get myself over there.
All right. Now, Khan was moving ahead of others, and in your stealth, you are better than their best perception, which was at a +9. I agree. So as you're investigating the area, you find that there's like some. Let me just show the area and. Sorry, I'm trying to like do everything at once. You do find there are some stairs here, but first off, you can see in the bed there are some people who are like not exactly fish people, but you can see that they're like not moaning or anything. So when I'm just trying to think of a nice way to describe that they're quietly suffering as like coral encompasses their sleeping body. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I gotcha.
So some of the water stuff, like from the first area you saw, is like happening here, and there are stairs here. It's just I can only put down so many tokens before everything slows down.
No problem. So the only people in here is this guy right here, or the only people I can see?
Yeah, the only people that you see. You would have heard that there are like when you're checking the stair area, like there doesn't seem to be any immediate threat here. If you wanted, you could like rifle through like chests or something, but you're just basically stealing from like people that happen to live here. Like if you really want to take your
Nobody.
cheese.
No. Yeah, nobody in this area owns anything worth stealing.
Yeah,
But the guy who's like suffering, I'm gonna go up and I'm just gonna knock him out.
that's very nice of you. Um,
I think it makes the most sense in this scenario.
I too would have joined.
I was
Torg.
wondering if you were even here anymore.
Yeah, I was just sort of like waiting. I didn't want to like talk over anybody or anything.
no, it's all right, Ryan. Eugenia's gonna ask if you can carry her through the water because she thinks she'll go unconscious.
I can't. I have 0 swim. So
Remember, he's a dex-based swordsman.
She's
this is a struggle already.
She'll wait here then.
Yeah, sorry, Gina.
Gick will throw her on. The wolf will take Jean if she needs help.
Yeah. I think she actually goes unconscious during your like quick travel even.
Yeah.
You can hold your breath for double your con score, not your con mod.
She's like I'm a sorceress. Stop it.
Yeah, and I mean you don't go unconscious.
Con?
That's fine. Gick will help get her awake on the other side. Gently wake her up.
Oh no!
So,
already had smelling salts.
Khan, give me a perception, and I'll tell you what you can hear from the stairs, and we'll have you, I guess, move back in, or maybe stand there, whichever you prefer.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna tell everybody what I saw. So 1d20 plus. Oops, leave my perception plus 17. That's plus 15. Wow. Yeah, I hear stuff. There's definitely stuff.
You hear stuff. You know what? This room's probably safe. Just tell everyone to run on through.
I mean, I'm definitely not going to do. I might not have. I might not believe there's anything in that room. Doesn't mean I'm going to tell people just run through.
Yeah. Well, it's more like you can hear that they're clearly like on the bottom area, and there's probably a chest. Like you rolled a 16, like you can hear the heavy son of a bitch there. You're used to hearing it. You've heard it for miles. But the actual room where it looks like the person's transforming and just like a lake coral thing, it's probably safe. It's probably not trapped.
Oh yeah. I definitely did knock him out though, right? I went over and just like.
Yeah, you knocked him out. That's fine.
All right.
He was defenseless.
Yeah, I just wanted to check, All right, I will go and I will inform you all that I haven't seen anybody in there except for one person. I knocked them out because they were in the what appeared to be painful process of transforming. Other than that, I don't see anything. There are stairs heading down, which is where I'm assuming they've gone.
All right, well, priority's getting to that chest as quick as we can if they're moving it.
Yeah. Really makes you wonder if the chest is unchecked.
Oh, it's the only thing we have to chase down at the moment.
No, I just meant I wonder if the chest is sentient.
And oh, if the chest is sentient. Oh, yeah. I mean,
I'll tell you when
let's
I see
hope
it.
not. And Gick'll move in.
All right. Well, due to how well you guys did, and the room actually isn't trapped because the mage was taken out by Gick immediately, so a trap was never set. This room, there's you can steal from chests and stuff if you really want, but we will be going back over here then.
Gick is literally just trying to get to the chest as quick as he can. He has no interest in looting anything or anyone at the moment.
Yeah.
You can always loot on the way back. The owner of the house is conveniently asleep or dead at this point.
Yes, we can loot all the not stuff they have.
This is a huge fucking house, all right. These people have stuff.
This is 3 houses with walls knocked down.
It's I was gonna say it's a debate we can have later, but like right now it's just slowing down game.
Yeah. So with the stairs, we can assume it's like the other one. It's just like, again, too many tokens make game stop. So this is the bottom floor. I'm not showing you where they are because he rolled a 1.
Well, wait, if it's the bottom floor again, then aren't we going back into water?
No.
The chest hasn't activated in this area yet.
Okay.
But depending on how you guys fought, you could have been fighting in this room or on this roof,
Yeah, no problem.
Just like, I mean, again, when the mage came in and Gick was just like, bang! Worked out.
It solved a lot of problems, is what I hear.
Yeah, it solved a lot of problems. So what I'm asking is, okay, so Gick is just gonna like run down the stairs then?
Yeah, he's chasing after this chest. He wants to get to it and get this taken care of.
I will follow close behind as Gick as I can, keeping in mind I'm slower than Wolf.
This is what you see downstairs. You see 2 more fish people that seem to be more human-y looking than the other ones. Like they're just rapidly turned. They're just trying to get things done. They have the chest in between them. They're carrying it. They will drop it when they see you. And you see this weird little guy.
Mecha Mind Flayer.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Mecha Mind Flayer, why not?
All right.
Is anything in relation to anything else? All I see is a big empty floor with a bed.
I said I can't put any tokens down more than I already have because it makes the map slow.
Delete some that we're no longer using.
Well, I mean, at this point, I'd just be like flicking things away and trying to rapidly put down things. It's not worth it.
The floor that we're on is off on the left, next to where the water room was.
I'll ping you. We're over here now.
Oh, okay.
Again, like I said, we might have had 2nd floor combat, but you guys did really well.
I just feel like there should have been 4 different maps at this point. This is a mess.
This is big, super big. Oh, wrong direction.
Oh, good.
There we go. Everybody's here now.
Whoop whoop.
All right, so you people clamber down the stairs, which leads them to drop the chest, and well, let's begin the last combat, huh?
Yay.
Oh, Wrong window.
Just move Gick off for a second so I can roll initiative.
Minus 1 initiative on that guy, minus 6 on that one, plus 3 on that one. Oh no!
Huh?
Behold their initiatives.
Oh, did we actually beat them in initiative?
That one rolled a 0 at the end.
Oh, I was waiting for its initiative to pop up.
I has a minus 1 initiative, I rolled a nat 1.
Oh.
So, as you clamber down the stairs, they drop the chest, and the big octopus thing's like, no, wait a second, let's redo.
All right, well, it's a charge, rage, arcane strike, goodie bag of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And get all that queued up here.
Please just go kill the big asshole before he even gets a turn. He's lovely and flat-footed right now.
Well, unfortunately, I only get one attack. Yeah.
Yeah, you can ride your wolf to the charge and then hit him.
Yeah, but it's still like because it uses my movement technically too. I unfortunately can't full attack.
That is unfortunate.
Is that what you're
Hopefully
talking about?
hopefully your wolf will at least prone his ass.
Yeah, all right. So rolling the wolf's attack first here. I need to move the initiative tracker.
Oh, that's fine. I think the initiative tracker is like moved by it's personalized where it moves.
Does an 18 hit?
Flat-footed.
Yeah, it hits.
Oh, thank you. So we'll roll the trip attempt.
Yeah, it's tripped.
33. Yay!
Get on the floor.
All right. Wolf damage. Oh, 19 damage from the wolf.
Nice. I mean, even in that one, that's still a good chunk of damage.
And now Gick
right.
with the +2 from the charge and the +4 from the prone versus flat-footed. Good lord.
Possible. Yeah, possible crit.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Is its AC above 21? Out of curiosity.
31.
Yeah, it is above 21.
No, I know.
But 31.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah, no. I was just curious if I rolled like a 2, would I still hit him?
Oh, well, here it comes. And we're not underwater anymore, so this is a full-ass crit.
So 47 damage from Gick.
Yeah, hold on. Wizards in Pathfinder have some sort of beef because they keep not rolling their hit dice. So let me fix this again.
Yeah, no. Take your time to figure out like how many hit points he has. That's 68 damage total, like across the two characters.
Man, if you would have done 3 more damage, they would have had the opportunity for death by massive damage alone, I think.
Alright, I fixed his health. He's dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Fine. That's fine.
I'm not. This has gone on long enough already.
But
and
yes, no. Gick charges in.
As Gick charges in and the thing is slain. That being the last one from that. Yeah, the other 2 aren't cursed enough that upon dropping the chest, they'll go through some painful convulsions. Torgan, did you want to kill them while they're doing that?
I'm sorry, they're doing what now?
They're in painful convulsions, apparently.
I thought they were doing something with the chest, you said.
They dropped it.
Okay.
This thing, I guess, apparently had something to do with the curse, and now they're turning back.
Well, I don't know they're turning back. I just see them wiggling. That's not cool. I don't like wiggles. I don't know which one of you looks more like... let me zoom in. Which one of you looks more like you're going to be another fucking caster?
Things with like ropey appendages seems to have been casters.
Yeah, that thing on the right, I don't like it. I'm just going to slap Unis with Battle Rage. But then I'm also going to tell him, maybe go non-lethal this time, little buddy. And he's gonna charge against your flat-footed ass. So add 2 to the attack rolls and 3 to the damage. 1, 2. Damn it, Una! Stop rolling natural fucking ones, you piece of shit! Why are you even here?
Well, you don't really have to confirm since the combat's not really going to go on past this point. Just some penalty that wouldn't have mattered in the long run, or the short run rather. And I mean, yeah. You bite up a person that's like as the jellyfish part goes away.
No, the bite missed, so it's just his claws and his talons. So he just does a bunch of non-lethal shredding. Oh, I'm sorry. The damage type for the claws is not listed. That's not right. I think they're piercing and slashing.
So yeah, as that person's turning back. Well, I guess they don't turn back until their next turn. Lestar, did you want to join in on this person that's getting eviscerated?
I did say non-lethal this time.
Oh, I know, but it still would suck to have that happen to you.
Yeah, he's still getting a fucking curb stomping going on.
Oh yeah, he's still getting cut up Jurassic Park style. But you know, this time I did tell Udis maybe don't go for the jugular. You know.
Nah, Let me see something real quick.
Let me paint the scene again. You see the one person like convulsing, grabbing their skin as like it's like falling off, like scales and stuff, and the other one is convulsing while there's a little velociraptor tearing at it.
two different flailing rounds. I guess I'll just move up a bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's 30. Yeah. And I guess while I'm here, I'm gonna hit I feel like Unis has this guy. I'm gonna hit this one with. Yeah, like I don't need to worry about Unis. Little Unis. Close, damn you.
I was wrong. Claws are bludgeon slashing. Sorry.
Yeah, well, same type. So yeah, I'm gonna hit them with a Ray of Frost again. Why not?
All right. Yeah, you frost them. Let me check something.
Quick body. Oh, I totally forgot to move on my turn. Oops.
Oh my god, this is awful. What just happened? She dies.
Oops.
How'd she die from 3 damage? What?
There is a child where the body was.
She should still have some. She should still only be at negative. Like, even children have a con score.
The curse.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Oops.
I mean, whatever. Happy Candlemar.
Yeah, happy Candlemar.
Happy Candlemar. Shit.
I guess you're going to temple tonight.
All right.
Yep.
What's the last action you want to do since it's about over?
I guess cry. I don't know.
Oh, I'm asking Con.
Oh, okay.
Would you like to cry, Jason?
Con can't even see that.
Yeah, there's a
Why
wall.
can't I see that?
There's a wall.
There's a wall in the way, blocking your line of sight.
Okay, I'm in here now. What am I seeing? Just dead people?
Yeah, there's a dinosaur tearing at a jellyfish person turning into a human woman, a dead man, and a dead girl on the floor.
And the chest is closed?
The chest is closed.
Whatever. I mean, if you guys want to be sociopaths, that's up to you.
I mean, I attacked the fish man while he was still a fish man.
Yeah.
Just to be clear.
I mean, sure.
I'm going non-lethal for a change because I remembered I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And I had no idea that.
3 damage shouldn't be enough to kill anything in Pathfinder because you don't die until you reach negative con score. So no, there was no way you could have possibly anticipated that. That was some bullshit.
And I don't know anything about the curse, so like, I'm going to temple. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, they were convulsing on the floor, but whatever.
Oh, I thought they were standing and convulsing. You didn't say they were prone.
Anyway.
I'm just raising my hands up in disbelief.
Anyway, we saved the day, you guys. Yeah. We closed the chest.
Yeah, is there anything else you wanted to do? She's a human at this point.
I mean, there's I think at least 4 surviving humans now.
Yeah.
I mean, round them up and bring them over to the guild for questioning.
All right. I guess the most important thing I should ask is, Torgan, do you call your guy off?
Once the target is unconscious, yes.
Okay.
I advance close enough so that I can actually put my Death Watch eyes to use.
Yeah, it'll
make sure that chest is not a fucking mimic, because somebody said, I wonder if it's sentient.
Yeah, I meant more like because it was having them protect it.
The chest registers as undead.
Okay, that's a problem. The chest itself registers as an undead creature. That changes everything. Unis, I think you need to kill that chest.
Can we maybe get someone with some knowledge checks on it first?
All right, it's undead. Who has religion other than me?
I don't know, but anyone who can roll a knowledge check would be nice.
Sure. I'll do my best. Since we're in combat, I have to actually roll. God help us.
You're not really in combat, though.
Then I'm not gonna...
yeah, right. Why would we be in combat if everyone is unconscious?
Because there's an evil creature on the field. If the chest itself registers as an undead creature, then that is it's active. It's not destroyed.
Got you covered, Torgan.
You have religion?
No, I mean, like, I have you covered it in the sense that if it does attack, I got you covered.
Okay. Most unexpected natural 20 I've ever rolled.
For some reason, you are aware that this is a haunt. The chest is haunted. It has a pirate crew of things in it, and whoever opens it gets inhabited by the spirits, which turns them slowly into the horrific blablas. If you're 25, you know that the way to clear the haunt is to take the chest and throw it back into the ocean.
Alright. Well, shoot that thing with Disrupt Undead, so we can suppress it for a while. Because I'm not touching a haunted object while it's not suppressed.
It only haunts if you open the chest trying to take the treasure out.
So what you're saying is that when it's closed, it's safe for the most part, right?
Yeah, if you were to break the chest, all that would happen is the next day the chest would show up again.
Okay, so none of these people. Okay, so none of these people were. Well, we still don't know necessarily how this chest got activated, so it wouldn't hurt to take them in for questioning, anyways. But essentially, we just need to tie this chest shut to make sure no one opens it and huck it back in the ocean.
I mean, I saw 3 people carrying it. I'm assuming they opened because they thought it had treasure in it.
Yeah, I just want to be careful that I just want to confirm our assumptions. I don't want to just assume and then, like, you know, down the road, like, one of the fucking or the cult guys comes out and says, "Haha, remember that time I planted that chest for them to find, blah blah," and I told them to open it. I just want to avoid that situation.
A, what cult guys, and B, you know the octopus dude out there that I didn't kill?
Oh, are we in character? I thought we were talking out of character.
I wasn't talking in character.
Uh,
Okay.
Since you know
I was talking out of character.
this is the image
Oh.
I have for the chest. It's not open.
I'm actually I'm gonna wrap it with my bedroll, and well, I suck at tying knots, so the intent is that I also got silk rope, and I'm gonna wrap it in my bedroll, so it's like contained, right? And then I'm gonna like have Gick tie rope around it, or whoever has a survival skill. Or
Hold on, does this thing have a lock on it?
Not anymore.
Anybody here? Does
I
anybody
think
here
I'm
own?
doing this.
What I'm saying, does anybody have a lock on them?
Also,
No, but if you find the padlock, I have the fucking mending orison.
Lassar, as you attempt to roll it in the bedcloth, you find that the chest is incredibly heavy.
I will wrap the bedroll around the chest then.
Yeah, it's just like covering it.
Yeah.
Oh, better than nothing, yeah.
Better question: where's the fucking ocean? Because we've never gotten a world map.
A long ways to the left, or an even longer ways to the right.
So
Morgan,
then
you said that this
we can't even deactivate the haunt anyway.
You'd have to hand it off to someone, yeah.
For fuck's sake, just let me stone shape this thing into a wall or a foundation somewhere.
Yeah, that seems like a fair answer.
So Dick, I'm sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't think there's anyone in this stupid city that we could trust to actually lug this heavy-ass thing somewhere and not open it to find out what's in it, no matter how many times we tell them not to. I have stone shape. I have an estate with a basement. If we can just get
And
this
we
to
would
my
know.
estate... I'm sorry, what?
I like that idea.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if we just take this to my estate, I can just bury it in my basement's floor. And forget it exists.
We'd know where it's at.
So this is me speaking out of character. Oops, sorry.
I was done.
Okay, speaking out of character, Gick, why don't you suggest taking this to the curse breaking guys? They might, even if they can't break the curse on it, they might be able to destroy it.
Oh, Gick's not at the computer.
That's the one.
Gick's not even at his computer right now because he thinks this whole thing is pointless and he walked away.
Okay.
What do we want to do with it?
I was saying out of character. Why not take it to the curse breaking guys?
Yeah, whatever you guys want to do, I'm fine with whatever.
It's not a curse; it's a haunt.
Did you want to think about this over the week and come back with ideas?
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right. So we'll leave it with you guys, more or less functioning and taking it out, probably through the front door of this building that you can unlock on the other side, and we'll have you guys.
The only one strong enough to move it.
Well, we have a giant wolf, yeah. So we'll come back next week with some fresh ideas and moving on with plot, hopefully. Until next time.
Take care.